Today, I haven't welcomed you guys. Welcome to tonight's edition. Yes, I have been able to get my shave, my haircut. The barber gave me 2 stripes. Yeah, he gave me 2 stripes. Well, how do? He said, okay, I'll tell you about that later. Okay, let me open this and start sharing. Welcome to tonight's edition. I've gotten my shave now, and yeah, now I look like a human being. Hey, Anna. Welcome, Anna. Anita, welcome. You, Stella. Yeah. Now I look like a human being. I look like a human being now, man. Yo, Kim, Vinny, you guys, Charlie, I look like a human being now, man. For the first time, where the things have day? They here, yeah. For the first time, I got 2 stripes. It wasn't my choice, so it was the barber. My barber was like, Charlie. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. This is me, man. Not the Moses you guys were used to during this lockdown, man. Oh, Anita. Muslim Pion. Charlie. Don't worry. After this, just send me a voice note. Voice note. I don't even have my phone. How do I get a voice note? You later, send it to me as a voice note, man. Send it to me as a voice. You, Salah. I'm no more Moses, please. I'm no more Moses. This is me. This is Don Alabi, man. This is Don Alabi. Charlie, fresh boy, Charlie. See. I go J my hair. Saturday when I go J. You bow. Thank you, Anna. Thank you all. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Don't forget to drop the thumbs up. Yeah, don't forget to drop the thumbs up. Yeah. So, Salah, Yusuf, I mean, your net good. So I will call you, then you join. Because I'm using StreamYard. So I'll send you the invite so you'll be able to join. Yeah, Salah? So get ready. Today they can discuss something nice. Charlie Vini, you guys don't miss me. My phone's poor. You no one mind me. You. I will get you guys all one by one. Salah, I mean, you know StreamYard you'd. Hey, you'd use. Yeah, you know StreamYard use. So I will send the invite, then you join. Tonight they come discuss the business side of photography, man. Business side of photography. Hold on. I'm trying to what is it? Notice. Okay. Notice around there. All right, good. The notice is running. Okay, so guys, welcome. We are officially starting. So this is the real me, not that Moses. All those who wanted me to remain Moses, shame on you. Why is Shegun? Shegun, shame on you. I know you want me to remain there, but shame on you. I have passed that level. You dey miss me for the way. Charlie, Moro, I dey go circle, go pick up the phone. Yeah. Like I forgot today, but the guy called say, finish some plenty things. So Moro, I will go pick him up. If I don't pick him up more, the guy will buy me a new one. So make you know what, this week they come back. Charlie, 1 whole week without my smartphone. Like I've been managing this yam like that, but this one I know if it's do pan for top just for receiving calls. This is my MTN. So if you have my MTN, you can call me, or if you're on iMessage, you can send me a message on my WhatsApp number. It will come to iMessage. Yeah. If it's very important, then you can iMessage me. Or you can DM me or something, Charlie. But for now, we come discuss business. How should you handle your photography business? We've all been doing it as a hobby. But now we need Charlie, I beg, share for the groups inside Give Me. Share for all the groups because I know they on WhatsApp, so I know if it's share the link. Anytime I come online, the whole of last week, I know if it's share. So I'm sure people thought I wasn't doing live anymore or something. So I beg, share for the WhatsApp groups Give Me. Sarah, I know if you call Sarah self like. Sarah, if I mean no StreamYard use. So wait, Sarah self. Sarah, you did iMessage. If you did iMessage, send me a message on my WhatsApp number at the Airtel. So say I go send you the invite link. Then you join. I want make we have some conference team. You yeah, Vinny, Charlie, thanks. Thank you. Sela, hold on, let me see if I can call Sela self. Let me see if I can call him. Sela, they can't call you. No, Sela, it don't be download, it be online. It happen for your web browser inside. So just go streamyard.com. You don't need to download it. Just create your account for it be online something. That be the good thing about them. They like Zoom or any of the other ones where you for download. So just go streamyard.com. Then you go register. That be all. You finish, I make another, then I send you the invite. Then straight up, you just go join for here. No. So I word you, Yes, so guys, we are coming to discuss business. Business, strictly business, photography business. Shall they feel the two stripes? So they feel on par. Hey. See, the guy finished shaving me and he was like, boss, I want to do something for your head. I want to give you line. I was like, what be that? He said, I won't give line for your hair inside. I was like, try it. Wait, I will give you 2. I said, no problem. Do it. This is the first time. Like, I've never done this thing since childhood. Like, me maybe that. So I was like, just, try it and let's see. Then he was like, and after when he was done, I was like, so this is it. So you guys tell me, do you like it? Is it nice? Should I continue doing this? Or once this one fades, I should just leave it? Anita, should I continue doing it or I should just let it fade? Okay. We are waiting for Stella to register so we can join. And Joey, if you're also listening or if you're watching, you can also register. If you haven't registered yet, just register so you can also join. Yeah. I don't want to be the only one talking here. It gets boring, and I don't like being in the limelight and all that. So, and if there's any other photographer here also who can join us, just go to streamyard.com and just register. You don't need to download the app. Just register. It runs from your web browser. Okay, I don't know if you're using your phone. Okay, I don't know. Maybe if you're using your phone, you might have to download. But I'm using my laptop. So I don't think Queen Shatter is in the building. Queen Shatter is, I'll tell you where to put the line of Queen Shatter. Hey Charlie, you people, Charlie, some phone repair mafia meal. So got that a day off, but I'll be back. Don't forget to drop the thumbs up and like the video. It's very necessary. Like them. If people, hey, see today, if I will give out airtime. If I will give out airtime. People make make a ball. If I will give out airtime, crash. Okay, Anita says what? Don't continue to do it. It's cute, but nah. Yeah. It's cute, but nah. It's for kids, and right now they are grown. I'll be godfather, so I've for shown this 3 stripes. Queen Shatter 2 says she gets special place I go put them for. Yo, Innocent, what's up? Innocent? You guys miss me, Don't worry, I'll be back soon, Latest Wednesday, I'll be back online, I will come worry you people. I will come worry you people. As you come in, don't forget to drop your thumbs up, Don't forget to drop your thumbs up. We are waiting for Pixelate to set up so he joins us live here. So there'll be 2 of us, 2 people here talking. So Give you. That's what I mean. Hey, tell you. Hey, Lavi says I should give the airtime. Don't worry. If I boss, see, then make people get me to 15 thumbs up before seller joins. If you get me to 15 thumbs up before seller joins, I will give out 10 CDs airtime. Wallahi. You don't say me, I know they lie. The Momo phone day here. See, if people give me 15 thumbs up before seller joins, I will give 10 CDs airtime. 2 people. Anita says, your can I go? Student duties, assignment. Oh, Anita, student duties, no problem. We understand. You can go and finish your things, Anita, you can go and finish your things. But pop in later to, we'll be here for like an hour. So pop in later and let's vibe. Theo says what innocent. Yeah, I'm innocent, but hey, who? Innocent. Innocent, what thing? You guys know yourselves. And Theo and Innocent, why? What are you doing here? You have to pay tax for doing reunion in my life. Anita, Theo, they love giveaways pass. That they don't do it. Oh, see, for my people, I'll do it for my people. Just 13 thumbs up. Hey, I said 13, 15 thumbs up. There are 6 thumbs up now. So 15 thumbs up, and I'll give out 10 CDs airtime. I'm serious. You guys know I give out airtime, right? And so 15 thumbs up, and I'll give out airtime. We are waiting for Stella to set up so he joins us here. We are going to discuss the business side of photography, how to move from just a hobby, how to move from just an enthusiast to making it a business. How much should you charge for a shoot? What should you charge? How should you charge? And all those things. We'll be discussing all those things here. Not just me, myself, and Stella. Stella is setting up so that I will send him the invite and he will also join us here. Yeah. Hey, Tenny Bello is here. Tenny Bello, how's UK? You guys are still under lockdown. We have left the lockdown. We've left it for you guys. Take the lockdown. We don't like the lockdown. Now we are used to wearing a face mask and all that. So, Tenny, I can see you laughing in your DP. So I'm also laughing. I like that your laughter, Tenny Bello. Let's see. Theo said, hey, Anita, me, I don't like that too. See, Theo, don't worry. I'm still doing the giveaway. 10 CDs airtime. 5 Ghana for 2 people. Serious. I'm doing it. 7 thumbs up. 15 thumbs up before Stella comes. And Stella, you join. 15 thumbs up before Stella joins. Then I'll give out the airtime. If you guys wait for Stella to join before I get a 15 thumbs up, no airtime. So let's do this before Stella comes. Okay, Stella says, well, now looking for the app self. Stella, it's StreamYard. Just look for, if you use your laptop, if your laptop gets webcam, just open the web page for your laptop, then register. That'd be your. But I don't know for phone. I don't know if for phone you have to download it. But I'm using my MacBook, so everything is jajaja. Okay, so yeah, Tenny, we are very, very lucky. Very, very, very lucky. So like if Joey did the way you make less busy, I tell him say make it to day standby. If we add on, say like 3 people can still join. So yeah. Oh, I thought any one of us can join. Let me close the stream yet. Oh, Theo, if you're also ready, do you have your StreamYard thing? If yes, just send me a message on. I don't have my WhatsApp phone, so just send me a DM on Instagram, and I'll send you the invite. I don't know. Apart from that, is there another way I can chat with you guys privately here? Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I can private chat. I've sent a message in the private chat. I think I should be able to private chat people here. See, who has been using this thing? If you know how to use this thing to send a private message to any of the people here, let me know so that I will. I don't know. How do you send a private message? I can only see put user in timeout, block user. I don't see any. Tenny Bello, have you been using StreamYard? Do you know how to send a private message to someone? I don't know how to send a private message. Where is Ni? Ni will be able to show me this thing, but I don't think Ni is here now. And I still can't see how to send a private message. So, Theo, if you have StreamYard on, just send me a DM on Instagram, and I'll send you the invite link so you can join us as we are waiting for Stella. Yeah? So just let me know. All right? I don't know how to send a private message here. I have no idea. There should be a way to be able to. I see private chats, but there's nothing inside there. Chat privately with your guests. Yeah, I see that, but I sent a hi and nobody. I don't think anybody has been able to see that message. Let's see. Still 7 thumbs up. So you guys don't want the. Okay. Tell you, you've sent me something on Instagram. Let me go check it out right away. Let me invite copy to clipboard, or if possible, copy to clipboard. I think I can even send it to you as an email. So if you want to join, just let me know. Give me your email, and I'll just send it to you right away. Theolabi, let me check my DM. And where is it? Yo, Theo, I don't see any DM from you. Oh, okay. Hold on. It's under request. All right. Accept. Primary. Boom. Shoom. Doom. Okay, Theo, I've replied. I've sent it to you. So just click it and then join. Yeah. Just click and join. Click and join. So Theo Labi will join us very soon. I've sent him the request. So once he joins, we'll be waiting for Stella to also join. And if anybody is on StreamYard here and you want to join, just Charlie, let me know. Then I'll send you the invite. We are still at 7 thumbs up. You guys don't want me to send your. You don't want the airtime, eh? Okay, cool. Then I get to keep my 10 cedis airtime. See, Theo Labi, what are you waiting for? I've sent you the invite to. I've sent you the invite, so join and let's get talking. Yes. So as a business, how do you want to run your? Okay, good, Sarah. So make us see. Okay, then we'll send you code. But in the meantime, let me also send you the copy. It's copied. So I send you the link for your your Instagram, eh? Yo, Theo, I see you. I sent you the invite. Yeah. I've sent you the invite. So Theo, welcome. Let's get talking. Yes, so if I can hear you, I have to put on the headsets. Okay, good, Sarah. So, yo, Theo, what's up? You didn't hear me? Theo, can you hear me? Let me turn on use my headset, because when it comes to this, I'm not sure I can. Hey, you, can you hear me? I've put on my headset now, so. Sarah, I did DM you the invite. Let me see over here. Next. Sarah, I'll send you the invite for your DM inside there. Okay.
I can hear you
Theo,
now.
can you next? Can you hear me, Theo? Because
I can hear
I
you.
can't.
But your audio is
I'll
interfering
send
with
you
my
the
mic.
invite for your DM inside there. Are you using a speaker?
From the laptop. So I think I should get my headset. That would be better. But
How
is
is
it
my
okay
audio
now?
interfering with your mic? Because I have split mic, so the mic is separate from the headset.
Hmm. And I'm saying I didn't come with mine. I think that's why.
Can you hear me, Theo? Oh, okay.
I can hear you, Crown. I can hear you.
If
Your audio is interfering with my mic.
So I can hear myself from you.
Exactly. You know what? Let me get back. Let me get back. From the laptop. I think I should get my headset. That would be better.
How is my audio interfering with your mic? Because I have split mine, so the mic is separate from the headset. Okay, all right. Okay, so I can see your mic is muted here. And I think there's a little bit of delay, like some 10-second delay. So when I talk, it takes 10 seconds for you to hear it. And when you also talk, it takes 10 seconds for me to hear it. That kind of delay thingy. I hope Salas will not behave like that, because I know he's using a fast internet, so it should be faster. Theo, your goodness, Essay. Which one is your goodness? We are still at 7 thumbs up. Oh, you guys don't want the airtime. Okay, cool. I get to keep my airtime. I get to keep my airtime, Charlie. Salah, I've DM'd you the invite. Yeah, I think it's there is this latency. It's about 10 seconds. I've noticed it. It takes 10 seconds when I say something. You guys hear it 10 seconds after. In OBS, I took that off. That's why I love OBS. So in OBS, I took it off. So when I talk, it's like between 1 and 5 seconds that you guys will hear it. So the lag is shorter in OBS. But OBS is resource intensive. When I use OBS, it chews my network. So it hardly works. But StreamYard, I think the delay is 10 to 15 seconds. Because I can hear myself here and I'm hearing things I said 10, 15 seconds back. Okay, let me take this the headset off. So we can. So I think when Salah comes on, okay, yeah. When Salah comes on, I'll just put him alone on. Yes, so that he'll be the only one talking. That way, you guys will not be confused. The audio won't be jumping like that. And Theo, get a mic, like a headset and mic separate, so that we won't be hearing ourselves when we talk. If you're using your laptop's speaker and mic, which means what? Everything we say, like whoever is online, whatever the person says, it will echo back. So get a laptop. Wait, are you not at home? Where are you? Teolabi, where are you that you don't have your mic with you? You've gone to hide somewhere. You're not in your house. The president says stay at home. Stay at home. Okay, we still have 7 likes. So I get to keep my airtime. Or am I the one not seeing the likes very well? Okay, so let me start before Stella joins. Right now, see, we are going to make it interactive. So I'll ask some questions. Then those of you who are photographers here, can answer through the chat. So with that, then I'll know the next line of action. So just take yourself. You are doing assessment, self-assessment. As you look at yourself now, as a photographer, where are you now? Which level have you reached? Will you say you are an enthusiast, a hobbyist, or a business? Which one are you? Are you an enthusiast, a hobbyist, or a business? At this level of your photography, I see free Wi-Fi people. Free Wi-Fi. They said you guys should go home. You are still on campus. So please, we are doing self-assessment. Where do you think you are now as a photographer? Are you a hobbyist? Are you just doing it for fun? Or are you doing it for business? Let's hear what you got to say. Free Wi-Fi until you decided you won't go home. Kuro will start chasing you, Bia. Kuro will start chasing you. Teolabi, answer the question. Are you a hobbyist, an enthusiast, or you're a charity or a business? What are you now? Looks like they've not sent Salah his confirmation. That's why he hasn't been able to join us yet. But very soon, he'll be joining us. Maybe this thing, from the look of things, I think the next one, for it to be very successful, it will have to be done like in person instead of remotely like this. I think in person will be the best thing. Because remotely, it disturbs if it's done remotely because of the lag and all that. Okay, so Teolabi says hobbyist and enthusiast. Okay, I understand because you're a student, right? So you maybe because you're a student, you don't want to do it full time. So you classify yourself as a hobbyist and enthusiast, meaning you're doing it just as a hobby. You don't intend making money from it. If I'm right, good. We all started somewhere like that. When I started, I had quit my job in 2015, and my friend gave me a camera D7. I think no, it's the D5200. No, I think D51 or 5200. One of them. So it was just lying down on my desk, and I'm an IT person. So I was just going about my stuff, and I was like, there's a camera. Why don't I learn how to use it? So I just took it and then started. My first models were plants, flowers in the neighborhood. So I just go out, find some flowers, and then start shooting them. That's how I started. Then, learned the basic stuff and all that. Then I was like, oh, I can do this full time. So I was still doing it as a hobby and all that until I started shooting human beings. And I say human beings as in models and all that. I started shooting people. And after some time, I realized, well, I couldn't use just what I had at that time. I had to get other stuff. And I was like, okay, for me to get other stuff, I can't be doing it as a hobby and be buying, expensive stuff. So I need to run it as a business. You get it? So I started investing into it. I had just quit my job, so I had some money from working. So I invested that. I got myself my first full frame, which is a D610. And then my first prime lens was a Yongnuo 50mm. I sold my PlayStation 3, 600 Ghana cedis, to buy that Yongnuo 50mm on AliExpress. That was the first, I think the first major thing I bought was the Yongnuo 50mm, Charlie. It wasn't easy. I'm a gamer. Yo, Seun. Today you see me, you see say you shy. See, today I look clean, so fresh and so clean. Yeah, man. So fresh and so clean. See, I got 2 lines here. The mark of quality. So, I started taking pictures of human beings, not killing human beings. You get it? I started taking pictures of human beings. And it wasn't easy getting people to shoot. So I started with the people around me. I started taking pictures of friends, friends at the, that was when I started gymming. So friends at the gym, and I had some friends who do their own makeup, and I'll call them over. So we shoot and all that. It was fun. It was all fun, and all that. Until I had to sell my PlayStation 3 at that time. In 2016, I sold my PlayStation 3 to buy a Yongnuo 50mm 1.8. That was my first lens I bought. It was not easy for me to sell my PlayStation 3. I'm a gamer. I love video games. So if I had to sell my Otondo na MBU, what is that? Shegun, I don't understand that too. English, why? So for me to sell my PlayStation 3 to buy a lens, that was an eye-opener. So I was like, no, I can't sell my PlayStation 3, buy a lens, and still be doing this thing for free. So at that time, my confidence level was still not up. I was still learning a whole lot of stuff. So I couldn't charge like what everybody was charging. So I started with birthdays. That was something you could, mess around with, like pre-birthday. If you shoot and it's not well, you can always shoot again. So I started telling friends, marketing myself that, I do photo shoot, pre-birthday shoots and all that. Charlie, I didn't like Lightroom. The machine I was using at that time couldn't pick Lightroom. So I never liked Lightroom. It was only Photoshop with Camera Raw. I could shoot a pre-birthday, 100 pictures. I'll give the client 100 pictures, charge 100 cedis. That means each picture is 1 Ghana. And I would send it to Photoshop and do frequency separation, proper smoothness level. Charlie, hey, sometimes I look at those images and I'm like, wow, I need to refund the money to the clients because I messed up their image. I didn't know what I was doing, man. I had no coach. I had no mentor, nothing. I was just on my own doing stuff. Then I hadn't even discovered YouTube. So I was just being myself, I hear what people are doing, then I also go and try it then. Yeah, Charlie Zoom, welcome. Charlie, so today we are talking about, how to move from being a hobbyist or an enthusiast to a business. So Charlie, that's what I was doing, messing up people's images, but they liked it. The thing is, if you're not we photographers look at images with our photographic eyes. Normal people see it with their normal eyes. So even though I knew I was messing up their images, that's Nigerian pidgin English, meaning you don't know fashion. Shegun, I won't mind you, I won't mind you. So even though I was messing up people's images, they found the images to be nice and they kept coming, like they kept referring their friends and all that. So my business started as a referral something. Because even then, Instagram, Charlie, I had like 200 followers. I mean, how was I going to do business with my Instagram account, So gradually, small, my Instagram account grew, and also my skill level grew. So there was this model I met, and we had a shoot. And then she introduced me to a WhatsApp group. If Salah is listening right now, he will confirm. Epic Photographers GH. See, that group made me, I think 80% of what I am today. That group, Epic Photographers GH, it was a WhatsApp group where all the big guys you see today were in that group. Should I mention some names? Okay. Click Kofi was there. Manche was there. Sauce, Timin Shira, Jima. Who else? All the big guys you can think of, they were all in that WhatsApp group. So I learned a couple of stuff from that place quickly. See, there was a time I did a shoot. I thought, Charlie, I had retouched the thing. Shegun said that's what all photography went through. Well, some had it easy. Some of us didn't have it easy at all. So I started learning from that group. And, me being the new guy, I was just quiet, listening to what they were saying. People were posting their images for CC and all that. And based on what people tell them and all that, then I realized, Charlie, I did not know nothing. I knew nothing. Nothing asabi. So I started. That was when I discovered YouTube. And then the MTN Midnight Bundle. Teolabi, you were not in that group, were you? That was when MTN started their Midnight Bundle, Charlie. So I had about 4 SIM cards, 4 MTN SIM cards so for Midnight Bundle. When it's midnight, I was just switching. Do this one. When I finished I was downloading every photography video on YouTube onto my hard drive. Download. When that data is done, 5 gig is done, I'll switch the SIM card, download the other video. When it's done, I'll flip. Sometimes I'll do the midnight one and then do the 3 a.m. one for all the 4 SIM cards. Yeah, Charlie, I was messing people's images up. That one there for real. So I was just swapping with getting videos and I was watching and all that. Then I started improving. Then one time I thought I had improved. So I did a shoot and I retouched. Then I posted it in the group for CC. Charlie, they roasted me. I still remember that. FK Betty. He was like, my guy, what is this? That was when I realized, Charlie, I almost gave up. I was like, no, I thought I had retouched the thing well. I sent it. They were like, what is this? And then, Cicely was also there. Josh Cicely was there. He had also started around that same time. So he will always say, dodge and burn. I had no idea what dodge and burn was. Ibab. So, great hustle paid off now. Yeah, Charlie Parkway, see, it's paid off. It really, really paid off. Yo, Kevano, behave. Hey, Kevano, at this point, you are still doing that thing. You are still having more MTN SIM cards for the midnight thing. I'm saying, wallahi, Kevano, you are still doing that. Me, I've stopped. Since I discovered TurboNet, I stopped doing that midnight thing. But Kevano, you say, well, me, I'll be fraud boy. You see, Shegun also did that. You get it? So I thought I had, become better at retouching and all that. But Charlie, I realized, there was more to learn than that. So at that moment, I got close to this guy called Quads. It's also, he was around my neighbor. So he had a studio like 1 kilometer away from me. I was in Sakumono, and he had a studio with this guy, Cyril. What's his name? This guy who shoots mostly wild images. This guy who shoots mostly girls with pants, and I forgot his name, but his name is Cyril. He has a studio at Sakuma. We need you back in WhatsApp. Kevin is abusing the rules. Charlie Kofi, Moro. I swear by tomorrow I'll be back. I'll be back by close of tomorrow. Yeah, I will go circle. I will go hot the guy. If I don't get a phone, you go buy me new one. Moro, no, I swear. So Moro, yes, CPix. Yeah, CPix. So CPix had a studio just close to my apartment. Like it was about 1 kilometer away, and Quads was using that place a lot. So I got close to Quads. Then I went to see how the studio was. Then I realized it was just like a garage with a backdrop hanging on the wall. One light here, one here. So I was like, okay, I have a living room. I can also convert my living room into a studio. That was how. So I got very close. That's how Quads and I got that close. And then CPix also. Yes, Peppertin. Yeah. He's the same person. Queen Shatta says what? Charlie, you guys, you miss me for the groupies. I will come. I'll be back very soon. Kwesi Infoni, Charlie, we get stories. So we for do photography movie, photography series and kasa, so that each of us will take turns in telling our stories. So I went to see Cyril's studio with Quad. So I was always there, because Quad was always shooting this. So I was always there and, learning new things. Actually, I'll let Quad come to my house and I will be fooling and all that. Then I bought my first backdrop, gray seamless backdrop from Tudu. Hung it in my living room. Then it became my studio. See, that's how it was. Kwesi Infoni, Charlie, what's up? We get stories tell. So that's how my studio thing started. So I learned a lot from Quartz because at that time he was, like way ahead of me. He started before me. So I was learning from him how to shoot, how to retouch and all that. Then through that group, the Epic Photographers GH, I became close to Stella, Pixelate. But the only thing is Pixelate is at Ashoman. And me, Sakumono. The distance alone, like one whole day for that journey. Oh, Charlie Kwesi, I be Nikon boy, Nikon for life. If I change, see, make I show you. See, I be Nikon for life. Where the Nikon self day? See, Nikon for life. We not go change that. If I move from Nikon, I go straight to Sony. I go straight to Sony. Fuji guys won't pull me go Fuji, but sake of it be crop, so I no go there. I'll go to either Nikon mirrorless or Sony. Fuji, the lie. If I buy Fuji, it's for personal stuff, traveling, and not just because it's lightweight. You see, so I got close to Stella. I'll go all the way to Ashoman, go and copy tutorials from Stella, come and sit in my house and then learn. I was eager to learn. So anywhere you ask me to come, I'll follow you and then come and learn, go back, go and practice. So it got to a point I stopped shooting and I decided to just learn how to retouch. So you get it. I went off the radar because I realized I was messing up people's images. Even though they didn't complain, they still liked it, but I knew that wasn't where I want to be. I want old magazines. Loretta, which old magazines? Which old magazines do you want? Cavano says, yeah, Loretta, I have a haircut and she'll see, I have 2 lines. The Baba put it there. I did not request for the Baba put 2 lines there. Cavano says, you should both studio and event. If you had to choose between the two, which would you choose? Cavano, it's easy. I'll choose events. See, studio doesn't pay. That one there, we all know. Studio doesn't pay unless you're shooting for an agency or a company. But individuals, pre-birthday, models, I want to build a portfolio. And who would they pay? Most of them are collabo. Just so you can also, it's time for print. You do it so you can also get pictures to post to call clients. And then they will also use, when they post, they tag you and all that. Then you get referrals. Studio doesn't really pay unless you're shooting for. The times I made money from studio were when I was shooting agencies. When I shoot agencies, let's say 10 models, 20 models. Yes, you're charging them for that and the agency will pay you. But studio doesn't pay. Me, I've told you guys several times, I prefer shooting weddings. If, this year I had wanted to move strictly to weddings before this COVID-19 thing started. So I'll have to put it to maybe next year. Because this year, that was my plan, to move straight to weddings. So Kevin, I prefer events to studio. Studio, I can do it to maybe, as a personal thing. But events, that's what I want to do. I want to shoot events, corporates, that kind of thing. So where were we? So if you get Canon 1DX3, you don't like, see, Theo, I'll sell it and buy a Nikon or Sony. Looking fresh. Thank you. I'm a Canon man. I don't care. I have friends who were Canon shooters, but now they moved to Nikon. Nibote is one. I want travel or fashion magazine or newspaper. Go to Seller. I think Seller has a lot. Kofi says what? How do you plan on shooting events with a Corona situation? Yes, Kofi. So that's the thing. For now, events are on hold. Because there is nothing we can do. It's like a client who should have requested for photo book long ago. She delayed and then now decided to. I've told her the borders are closed. There's no way a plane can fly in unless it's cargo. And that cargo, and if it's not special case like food or medicine, they won't let it even land. So now she has to wait. So it's the same thing with the event. For as long as the president says there is a ban on social gatherings and things, shall I forget that one? So this year, I have to lay low and then continue with my studio things. And then, because this Corona thing, it has come to change a whole lot of stuff. I'm yet to talk to most of the wedding photographers to find out what. Telly, thank you. Right, he said only fashion, which I'm going for, but I want more. You want more? Then maybe you should check those who work in offices. They have those. I don't have any magazines. I had, I think, Ago, but I think somebody took it away. John Moore just joined us. It seems you had a little cleanup. Yes, John Moore. I had a major, not little, a major cleanup. Now I look like a human being, you know. So as I was saying, I met Sela, started learning. I was getting close to Manche, but Manche didn't give me face. I wanted to, you know, because I liked the way he was shooting, you know, wide angle and all that, but he didn't give me face. So I had to, you know, look for other things. Quads was there for me at all times. I could call him, he would come to my house, you know, and we could go all the way to Sela. Sela is one, you know, down-to-earth guy. Guys, if you want to learn something, just go to Sela. I'm using it to set up my mini studio for sit down. Oh, okay. Then go to Circle. Those who sell magazines at Circle, I think they still do that, right? Because I know those days there were people, those like those who sell newspapers, and they have these magazines like PMP and those things. No, the link I shared has all the magazines you need scanned. Oh, okay, Kofi, Loretta. That means you have to print. Where is the link? Did Kofi share any link here? I think YouTube might have blocked it. Kofi, hold on. Unless I make you a moderator. If I don't make you a moderator, you won't be able to send a link. Telly, I think my sister shoots more of weddings before she got into photography. Oh, okay. And Telly's sister is Kafui Praise. Those of you KP photography. Kofi, I think if you're not a moderator, you can't send a link here. So I'll have to. I don't know how to use this StreamYard very well, so I can't make people mods here. I'll check newsstands. Yeah, you can check. Kofi, hold on. Let me see. I don't know how to make you a moderator. Kofi, hold on. Let me make you a moderator so that you can. Shegun, back then, it's been 4 years. 4 years since. Kofi, hold on. Let me make you a moderator so you can post the link. Okay, Kofi, I've made you a moderator, so you can share the link again. Or if you're not a moderator and send a link, I think YouTube will just block it. Oh, iMessage. All right. Loretta, he sent it to my iMessage, so I will forward it to you, okay? But Kofi, I made you a moderator, so. Okay, Kofi, when you send it, I'll send it to Loretta. Loretta, you will have to print it. You have to. Yes, so guys, I got close to Sela, Quads, even Cyril. That's why up to today, those people are still around me, you know. That was when I discovered that you can't make it on your own. Okay, so Kofi has sent it to me. Loretta, after I'll just forward it to you on iMessage, yeah? I don't even know where one is at Medina. At the bus stops, mostly the station, around the station there, you see them there. So I realized, Charlie, in photography, you can't be on your own. Like, it can't be just you and no, you need to collaborate. So then we'll call a model, then, you know, call a makeup artist, we'll shoot, then we'll sit down. Quads will teach me how to retouch. I'll go to Sela, Charlie, how do you do this? How do you do this? You know, and one thing I realized, if you want to learn, you have to learn to humble yourself. Don't think, you know, because yeah, you want to do this. So the person, no, Charlie, we all have things we are doing. So if you want someone to teach you something, humble yourself, calm down. Don't just get up, come to me, Charlie, teach me this. No, you need to find out if I'm ready, if, I have the time. Don't just try to invade my space. So that's what I was doing. Call Stella, Charlie, Stella, Moro, if come, make you teach me this. Oh yeah, come, I'll teach you. I go and learn. That's it. But I realized the guys of today don't want to, go through that. They want to command you, to teach them something. When they want it, that's when they want to get it. I tell you. Look at you. Okay, 11 thumbs up. Okay, cool. 11. We have 15 people in the building and 11 thumbs up. That means more people owe us thumbs ups. If you owe thumbs ups, give them out so that I can. Today, my Momo phone is. I want to give out 10 CDs airtime, 5 CDs for 2 people. So when I get Teo, now I've moved it to 20 thumbs up because you've delayed. So yes, learn to approach people for them to teach you. Don't be arrogant, Charlie. Bronwase, like mellow yourself so that you can be taught. I mellowed myself. I learned from a lot of people. I know people see the way I chat and they just try to conclude that maybe I'm rude or I'm like a hardcore person or no, but Charlie, not so don't see the way I text and then conclude that I am snobbish or something. No, I'm a very, very calm person. Just that I always want to be in my space. You get it? But I realized for me to learn, I had to go out and then talk to people, reach out to other photographers, those who were ahead of me, even those I was on the same level with. What entry-level camera would you recommend that a new photographer buys? Kwame Nakata, this is a question I answer all the time. And if Kevano is here, if Kofi is here, you guys will still attest that I always say, I can't just tell you what camera to buy. One, Kwame, you need to know what kind of photography you want to do before you start buying. If you want to do event photography, there's the equipment you need to buy. If you want to do studio or beauty photography, there is what you need to buy. The lenses for events are not the same lenses for studio. So before you even decide to buy a camera, you should know the kind of photography you want to do so that you will start buying according to that line of photography. Otherwise, you waste money. Some of us wasted money. We bought things that we realized we didn't need along the way, so we had to sell them. And I wish there was somebody to direct me, to ask me all these questions. So Kwamina, for now, think of what kind of photography you want to do. Is it fashion? No, don't just, let's say portrait, studio, that kind, or you want to do events. Whichever one you want to do, then I can answer you, right? So just give me your answer, then I can go on. Theo says, because of it, I've not gotten to the bath. Caleb says, do you still have my Shegun? I still have it. But that phone is not here. I don't have my WhatsApp phone with me. So if you're on iMessage, just my WhatsApp number, the Airtel 0262. Just send me a hi on iMessage, then I'll get it. He will say Nikon. Oh, see, Theo, far from that. Most people who ask me on Instagram through my DM, what camera should they buy? After I ask them questions and they answer, I give them alternatives. I'll tell you, okay, 6D is so and so and so. The 610 for Nikon is so and so and so and so. Do you have enough money to invest in Nikon? Because me, when I started, I decided to go Nikon because I didn't want to borrow from anybody. I didn't want anybody to come borrowing from me. And at that time, when I started, Nikon shooters were a few Nikon shooters. Today, Nikon shooters are plenty, and I'm even surprised. When I started, there were just a few. So it was very difficult getting Nikon stuff. You couldn't even get Nikon lens to buy, Nikon flash. So everything I bought, either AliExpress or somebody got them from me outside. Now, NK is selling Nikon stuff, Nikon full body, frame body. NK is selling, Popo is also selling. You get it? Now it's easy to get Nikon stuff. But back then, it was very, very difficult. So Yes, and then what else? No, I'm not on iMessage. Why are you not on iMessage? You use an iPhone, so why are you not on iMessage? So Kwamina, please answer. Okay, what kind of photography do you want to do? Hey, full flame says, Kevano, who said full flame? And contrary to what Kevano thinks, I don't always recommend full frame to people. Tell you, don't mind Kevano. He just wants to be on me. Kevano, you think I hate crop, but no, I don't always recommend full frame to people. I ask them a series of questions. Based on their answer, then I tell them what to buy. And you can ask, most of them, I tell them, well, if you can afford it, get a full frame, but you can start with a crop. You get it? So please, I beg. Okay, so Kwamina, you want to start with events. You want to start with events. And please, when the questions are asked, my learned colleagues, you can also answer them. I don't know much, Kevano, you can answer. Kofi is also here. You can also, all those guys here, if a question is asked and you can answer, I'll project it on the screen so that you see, then you can also answer. So Kwamina says, this question, yes, in relation to events. So Kwamina, when you're shooting events, one thing you should note is, one, mostly depending on, okay, now let's classify events as weddings, parties, minus concerts, okay? Because concerts are different. If you're shooting at conference center when there's a live concert, or you're shooting at a park where you're far from the stage, you need different equipment. So let's say events in this manner is weddings, parties, and that kind of thing, get-togethers and all that. Oh, Kevano, Charlie Kevano, don't do that. Good. So, Kwamina, I'll be projecting some of the questions here. Kofi says, what's your budget? So that's the first thing you should think about. After deciding what kind of photography you want to do, the next question you should ask yourself is, what's my budget? How much am I willing to spend on a camera? You get it? So, Kwamina, after deciding that you want to shoot events, now you decide, what's my budget? If you say a budget entry-level camera, it's still not, you've not told me your budget. You get it? You need to give me, like, this one, I won't even tell you what to buy. I will guide you so you answer yourself. You now, by the end of this question and answer thing, you will know what to buy. So your budget will also come to play. How much are you willing to spend? As Kofi said. Kwamina, so let us know, how much are you willing to spend on that entry-level camera? And then Kofi again says what? For events, it's not camera alone. You have to buy flash, batteries, SD cards, and a sturdy backpack. Yes. You see? So Kwamina, what I'm projecting on the screen is for you. Okay? So you need all these things. So just decide, how much do you want to spend on that? Then we can go on to the next level. Kevano says what? Does creativity have an important role in photography? If I'm not a creative person, can I still make it in photography? Kevano, I'm an example. Me, I'm not a creative person. You get it? Do I say I once was, or I'm a web programmer. Listen, I'm a web programmer, not a web designer. You get it? There are two different things. I'm a web programmer. A programmer can design and program. A designer can only design. He can't program. You get it? So, hi, Quintili. How are you doing? Today we are discussing photography. And Quintili is one of the big-time YouTubers in Ghana, female YouTubers in Ghana, So, and she shoots her videos by herself also. So she can learn a couple of things. Please, so Quintili, I beg, I'm not a creative, I'm a technical person. So give me a camera. I know how to set it and take shots. But then there was once I put it on across all my social media places. Please, Quintile, you're a big time YouTuber. She's monetized. She makes money. She gets money every month from YouTube. So you guys should start sending her your Momo numbers. Quintile, I'll sell out. Forgive me, okay? So yes, I'm not a creative person. I'm a technical person. Give me a camera, I know how to work it and get my shots and all that. But when it comes to creativity, how to most of the time I look at Rec shots, and I'm like, Charlie, if I was as creative as Rec, with my technical abilities, I'll be able to create. You get it? I'll be able to create more. So yes, Kevano, creativity is important in photography, but it doesn't mean if you're not creative, you shouldn't be a photographer. Elsewhere, you can hire a creative director. So you as a photographer, you have the photographic eyes. You can, you know the angles and all that. Then the creative director directs, the model creatively. They design the sets. Okay, you should stand here, wear this, and all that. Now you leave that to the creative director. So you can still be a photographer without being creative. You get it? And then creativity also, it's across board, either through the shoot or when retouching. You get it? When it comes to retouching, yes, I'm creative. But then when it comes to shooting, I do what I can. Sometimes the ideas come, sometimes to Charlie, they don't. So Kevano, I've answered you. Shegun says what? I would say get a used camera first and build your knowledge. Okay, that's also valid. Kwamina says, Quintile, you will behave. You're a big time YouTuber. You're making plenty money. We'll be sending you our Momo number soon. Kwamina says, so what would a budget of between 5,000 and 8,000 get me? Kofi, and please don't be biased. You and Kevano, don't be biased. Don't start suggesting Fuji. Please. Don't start suggesting Fuji. So now Kwamina has told us he wants to go into event photography, and he has a budget of between 5,000 and 8,000. So what entry level gear should he get? So guys, please help me answer him, okay? I don't want to be biased. You get it? So Kevano and Kofi, you guys too, don't be biased. Don't start talking about Fuji. Let's leave it open for him so he'll be able to decide. Shegun, what do you think? He has a budget of between 5,000 cedis and 8,000 cedis. Shegun, if you don't know about the cedi, that 5,000 is about, let's say about $4,800. Hey, it's about $800, yes? Yeah, about $900. That's his budget, between $900 and about 1,000 something. Let's say $900 and $1,002. That's his budget. So what do we tell him? Shegun says what? I started with Canon 600D, now I have 6D and SDR R5. Oh, I see. Nice one. Build your knowledge first and grow with it. That's valid. Very, very valid. Kofi says what? Sony plus Tamron 2875. Don't go entry. Go big at once. Kofi. No, Kofi, why are you suggesting Sony? And which of the Sonys? Which of the Sonys? And why Tamron 2875? Because the event he's talking about, I'm sure he wants to shoot weddings. So if he's going to shoot weddings, why 2875? Theo Labi says, I think Canon 200D or Nikon D5600. I don't know about Canon 200D, but I've heard of D5600, which is good. Okay. Oh, sorry, Shegun, you're in pounds. I think 1 pound is about 6 cedis. See, Shegun, go to your browser and type 8,000 cedis to pounds. I think it will give you a rough idea. Theo says, then the rest should go into purchasing camera gears. Okay, so Kwamina, don't forget, when you buy the camera, you will need lenses. If you are shooting events, you will need at least 2 lenses. Events, I'm focusing on weddings and parties. Okay, so Kofi says Sony A7 II, best dynamic range. Okay, and you can crop to get a longer focal length. Okay, Tamron, because it can go wide and give a long focal length. They can cover all ranges. All right, so Kwamina, this is what Kofi said. But Kofi, the thing is, Sony A7 Mark II is about I think 8,000, 9,000 in Ghana. I remember Quartz bought his for like 9,000. I don't know the current price, but with his budget, he might not be able to get A7 II in Ghana at this time. That's what I think. I don't know if the price has gone down, but with that, by the time he buys only the camera and then the lens, his money will be gone. He won't be able to buy even SD card. He should get a used 6D, 7D, 5D Mark II or Mark III used. Okay, yes, Theo, that's right, because but new there, even the 6D Mark I, new is about 4,005. Sigma 1755 f2 and your speed lights. Okay, that's what Theo is also saying. So Kwamina, please take note. Take note, eh? Yeah, Kofi, that's A7 Mark II. Please, he can't get it within that 5,000 and 8,000 in Ghana, Charlie. Impossible. And spend money on lens. Yes, that's true. So talking Ghana cedis or pounds or euros. Kevano, it is Ghana cedis, 5,000. He says what his budget is between 5,000 cedis and 8,000 cedis. And he is a beginner and wants budget entry-level gear for events. And that events, we are looking at weddings, parties, and that kind of thing. No concerts. Concerts are not part, because if you're looking at concerts, then you're looking at 70 to 200, 400 mm and stuff. That's a different ball game. So you're looking at just weddings, birthday parties, that kind of thing. Those usual stuff. Kofi was suggesting Sony A7 II, which is like out of, he buys only that and the money is finished. Yeah, Kingsley, thank you. I got my haircut. Thank you. Have you guys thought I was Moses? Okay, so Kingsley says 6D should be fine. I was also going to suggest that. Seriously, I was going to tell him 6D because with 6D, you have a full frame. If you're shooting weddings with a full frame, I mean, that's the main reason I went full frame, because I wanted to go strictly into weddings. And I read a lot about full frame and weddings. That's why I chose that. So Kingsley, you were, it's like you've hacked into my mind. 6D is like, mwah. I would tell him to start with 6D and then get lenses. For events, if you're shooting, I did well with my 85 and my 50 mm, only those 2 lenses for weddings for like 2 years before I got a 70 to 200 and a 24-70. So 50 mm and 85, like you're good to go. If you can get a 24 to 70, perfect. Get it and then get an 85. You're good to go for now. Then later you can get a 70 to 200 in addition. 24-70 is a workhorse. It's a how do I say? It's a utility lens. It can give you wide and it can give you telephoto at the same time. You get? So Kwamina, yes, note everything down. But then I think me on my side, what I have to say is, okay, hold on. Kevano is saying something. Nikon D610 with 85, 35, 1 speed light. Good, that's one. Canon 6D with 85 and 35, 1 speed light. Perfect. So you see, Kevano, for once, you and I have agreed on something. So it's the same thing I was going to suggest. See, I had this same thing, just that I didn't have a 35. Mine was 85 and 50 mm instead of the 35. That was what I had. And I shot a lot of weddings with it. And I was so comfortable until I got a 24-70 and a 70 to 200. So, Kwamina, I think what's on the screen now should be your go-to. All right, that should be your go-to. That should be what you should be looking at. Okay, so Segun, 5,000 cedis is about 700 and something pounds. Yes, that makes sense. So, Kwamina, this is for you. There are two options. If you want to go Nikon, get a D610. For now, you get it less than 4,000. Seriously, you can get a D610, a fairly used one, or even one from a showroom. 610. If you're in Accra, get in touch with NK or Popo. One of them can get those two people I can trust. The others I have not used them before, but NK and Popo, I've used them several times, and I can vouch for them. Get in touch with them, find out how much you can get a D610, or if you want to go Canon, then you can get a 6D, and the lenses, get these two. 85 and 35. In my case, I had 85 and 50, and I was very good with that. So this is also awesome. So Kwamina, we have. Don't forget to buy SD cards. Also, don't buy just one. Please buy at least two. The D610 uses 2 slots, so make sure you get 2 cards, one for backup. I beg you. Okay, Mick says the 6D has 1 card slot, or if that is a problem. Yes, so Mick, that's one thing I like about Nikon. Nikon, we always have most of our, mid-level, from mid-level up, they all have 2 SD card slots, one for backup. So I would strongly suggest you go Nikon. You will not regret it. All right, 2470 is the best lens. Save and get it. You won't. Yes, Kingsley, that is absolutely right. So Kwamina, for now, you can start with the 85 and 35 or 50, any of them, but get those 2. Then as you get small money, buy the 2470. So when you buy the 2470, you can sell the 35. And then you start saving, and then you can buy the 70 to 200 attache, or even a wider one, depending on what you want to be shooting. Kofi, what link is that? Okay, so Kofi sent a link to Nikon, but Kofi, he can't buy from I think Popo and those things. Those people can get it. Theo Labi says Nikon D610 is 5,000. No. What do you mean? Is it brand new or what? Theo, where are you getting your price from? D610 is less than 5,200. 750 cry is now like 5,200. That's $1,000. Cavano says they can get it for around 4,000. Yeah, it's true. Highest crash should be like 4,200 for the 610. And wait, if you're getting the 610 for more than 4,000, then get a 750. Because the 750, 5,005, you can get a 750. So if Kwamina, listen well, if the 610 is going for more than 4,200 or 4,005, then top up rather and get the 750. Because Popo can get you the 7, even NK can get you the 750 for like 5,005. And the thing is, the 610 doesn't have inbuilt Wi-Fi. So if you're going to be transferring photos to your clients, like as you shoot, or you want to theta and all that, you can't do it wirelessly if you're using the 610. I've used it before. So, but then the 750 has inbuilt Wi-Fi, so you can always transfer the images. So take notes. Demba Augustine says, Canon color science is unmatched. It produces food skin tones. I don't know I don't think I understand, but I don't know. Cavano, I have never used Canon. So can you guys say something about that? Kofi says he should contact NK to sort. Yes. Kwamina, if you know NK, contact him. Tell him that you were on my live and the guys here, Kofi and all of us suggested that you get in touch with him to give you a good deal. NK is a very, very good person. He'll give you a good deal. Good. Okay. So you say Canon gives a good skin tone. I thought Canon people always complain that the thing doesn't give them. Theo Labi. Okay. Theo, I understand you now. Shegun says what? Kwamina, please get a used full frame with 85, 35, and I use 14 1 to Yonglu and 35 Canon for event. Okay, yes. So Shegun, the cameras we've mentioned, like the prices we have mentioned, they are for used cameras. You got not necessarily like abused, but they've been like slightly used. So yeah, new will be too expensive for that kind of thing. Link I sent is D610 grip 50mm and wireless adapter and cable. Oh, okay. So Theo, Kofi's link, the one you said was 5,200 is the body, the grip 50mm, and then the wireless adapter. I remember I bought a wireless SD card from AliExpress. It worked, but it wasn't that fast in transferring. That was one of the reasons I sold my D610 and got a 750. Color science is all good, but we all post-process. Yeah, we all post-process, so it's not a big deal anymore. Exactly. I was going to say that. If you shoot raw, you know, that color thing doesn't really play any major role anymore. Because you agree with me, when you shoot raw, once you take it to post-process, you change a whole lot of things where you realize that, okay, so the camera I even used, like, doesn't really matter. Because at the end of the day, you're going to post-process and take a whole lot of things away from that. So you're saying the Canon color thingy, right? Okay. Brittany, hi, how are you doing? I like your catty nose mask. Why are you joining us from, Brittany? Is it Brittany or Brittany? I think Brittany sounds better. Okay, Kevano says Canon does well with colors, true, but nobody beats Nikon for portraits. Charlie, see, I have guys, you know, one time Salah will attest, I went to Salah's studio. We had some kind of get together for photographers. So we all went like a shootout. So I took out my D610, I shot some, then we transferred to the laptop. They realized that the images were very, like, when I say sharp, as in detailed, you could see the person's pose and all that, but Canon didn't give that and all that. So they were all amazed. So then they confessed that they always thought I sharpened my images after retouching. Then I told them no. Nikon gives, you know, your skin, it gives you all the sharpness that you need. So most of my images, I don't sharpen after retouching. Quads also agreed to that. And, you know, he was always complaining that when he shoots with my Nikon, it gives him more work because he has to retouch more because the pause and all those things show. The camera captures all those things. Please, can you drop Nk's Instagram in the comments? I have to contact him too. Teolabi, are you not in any WhatsApp group? Because most of the WhatsApp groups, NK is there. And he even has his own WhatsApp group. So, Kofi, if you have NK's, I don't even know his Instagram name. I'm following him though, but I don't have it offhand. So if somebody has NK's Instagram name, please drop it so my people can get in touch. Kamara says, I have an old Canon T6. I mainly do studio portraits. Which camera body do you recommend I upgrade to? Charlie, Kevano, you and Kofi, the Canon people. He says he has a T6 and he does studio portraits. So, studio. Which camera body should he upgrade to? Please answer him for me. All right, so Kamara, I'm projecting Kofi's answer so you can get it. He says, if you still do studio, just stick to T6 and focus on lighting. Simple. If it's just studio, then you can maintain your T6 and then focus on lighting. But if you think let's say you have enough money to upgrade, just go 6D. That will be the next level for me. From T6, you can go 6D. One, just because it's full frame. Two, you might be shooting in a limited space. So with the full frame, you will be able to, you know, save some, you know, distance. I don't know if you understand what I mean, but if you're using a full frame in a tight space, you have enough room to play than if you're using a crop, because, you know, that kind of thing. Your Nikon can't match my Fuji, but slow down. Kofi, who are you talking to? Are you talking about the details I was talking about? Please, so that was D610. Oh, I beg. Why do you want to start a war? I'm just talking about something that everybody attests to, and they don't want to start a Fuji Nikon war. Something in Ojela Lakes. Hello from Tanzania, East Africa. Oh, welcome. I have a couple of friends from Tanzania. You know, Kabika and a host of them. They want me to come there and organize a workshop, but Charlie, they want me to. Well, I don't have to discuss it, but they want me to come to Tanzania to organize a workshop, and I'm working on it. Now that there's Corona, we'll have to, slow down and then later come there. So, in Ojela, welcome. Greetings from Ghana. Kamara says it's a small studio space. Which lens do you recommend I pair it with? Okay, good. So if you're shooting a small, like my studio, it's very small. So on my full frame, I use 50 mm. If I use 50 mm, like, is it 20 meters? I don't know. Like 10 feet. Yes, 10 feet from the person. If you use 50 mm on the full frame, you can see you can get a full body shot. And if I want portraits or headshots, I use the 85 within that same space. So Kamara, if you still want to upgrade, just get a 6D and a 50 mm. With a 50 mm, you can do decent headshots like portraits, and then you can get full body also. You get it. But if you want to, if you do more of portraits and then headshots, if you want, compressed images and all that, then you should get an 85. Again, that's what I have to say. I don't know what the others have to. Okay, Kofi says NK doesn't use IG. All right. And I use a T2i for most of my studio work, but invested in lighting and backdrops a lot. Yes, that also makes sense. So that's what I'm saying. He can maintain his T6, but if he sees the need that he needs to, and Kofi, he said what? His studio space is small, just like mine. So using a crop, my place like this, when people come and they are shooting and they are using a crop, they use 50 mm, I have to open the door, like one door, so that they can come inside the balcony and shoot from there. You get it? But if it's a full frame with 50 mm, they are able to shoot within that small space. So that's the only reason I'll ask him to move to 6D and then 50 mm. Cavano says he should spend money on lighting and computer and retouching and lighting tutorials. Yes, Cavano, that is valid, but he's also talking about his space. The space is small, you get it? And also, what if he already has all those things and want to upgrade only the body? You get it? So Kamara, let's see, Kofi, what's your go-to lighting setup? Kofi, this one was directed at you. What's your go-to lighting setup? Okay, Kofi has answered already. Wow. 2 lights plus 1 reflector. 1 light is boomed and 1 is side lighting. Reflector is below the subject. Simple. See? Simple. Simple. 2 lights, 1 reflector. See, Chena. Kamara, I'm glad you're learning a lot. This is what it's all about. You get it? It used to be retouching. Then I realized, people were focusing more on retouching than photography itself. It's very sad. So today I decided to do, this one so that, and the reception has been very, very good. Hey, still 15 thumbs up. You people, I'm keeping my airtime. If you're now joining, don't forget to like, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, if you're new here, just go ahead and subscribe, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell so that anytime we go live, you'll be notified. Okay, yeah, Teo, go ahead, ask for money. How do you keep customers coming back? Teo, Kamara, it's simple. Give them quality service and they will continue coming back. That's like the simplest form. But I know other people have other things to add, so keep it coming. But me, I would say, keep your customers happy and they will continue coming back. I have a video on grooming, how to, groom yourself. Let me see if I can find it and bring it here. Let me see. Okay, so let me not interrupt this. You can check it. It's on my channel. You can just check it. How to grooming tips for photographers. How you should dress, how you talk to your clients, how you relate to them. When they text you, how long it takes you to get back to them? When you miss their calls, how do you call them back, or you wait for them to call before, that kind of thing? All those things, your interpersonal relationship with them, the kind of service you give them. Don't just sell a service, sell an experience. Give them an experience they would always want to experience. Does it make sense? Yeah, it does. So, Kamara, let them, give them reason to want to shoot with you again. Give them reason to even recommend you to their friends. Theo, ask about the Expedition Greg. Hi, how are you doing? We are discussing photography and the business of photography, so you can join us. How do you charge your clients before a session without appearing weird? Theo, I always charge before sessions. As a businessman, you should let your clients know what to expect. You don't finish shooting and then you tell them, okay, your bill is 5,000. They'll be like, huh? I didn't budget for 5,000. You get it? There will always be fights. So always discuss money before shoots and terms of payment. So in short, have a contract. You should have a contract. Every photographer should have a contract. First thing, if you decide to go as a business, have a contract. And your contract should state your payment terms, how much you're taking upfront, how much you're taking, after the shoot, how much you're taking after delivery, or, all those things. Some of us, we take full payment before we even shoot, depending on the kind of shoot. But you should always take non-refundable deposits. Tell you, that's it. It's not, you are not weird. If you take money before shooting, it's not weird. That's how business is done. You don't fly to your destination before you pay. You get it? It's only a restaurant that you go, you finish eating before you pay. But even Trotro, when you pick Trotro, the maid takes your money before you get to your destination. You get some, as soon as you sit down, they say yes. So it's not weird taking your money before shooting. Yo. Joe Zano, is that Cinzano? Cinzano, if it's you, just say hi. But if it's not you also, welcome to my live session. Don't forget to drop your thumbs up. And if it's your first time here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell, because we got more coming. Kamara says, do give me a breakdown of quality service. Yes, Kamara. First of all, the kind of, as I said, don't just provide a service, provide an experience. From the time your prospective clients get in touch with you, either through Instagram or through call, how you respond, how you reply your messages, how you pick up the call, what you say. Do you just pick up your call and say, yo, what's up? That kind of, without knowing who it is. As a business person, because my numbers are for business, anytime a call comes, especially if I don't know the number, if it's a strange number, I pick up, hello, I greet, hello, good morning or good afternoon. This is Michael, or I just say, this is Ghana Near Photography. Then they know that, okay, this is the person I'm trying to reach. You get it? You don't just pick your call, hello, that kind of thing. When you know it's a business call, you guys. So that etiquette is part of it. Two, when they ask you for information, there are people, because they are getting the bookings and all that, so they don't care how they talk to their clients. Can I book a session for tomorrow? No, tomorrow is booked. Then that's it. Like, tomorrow is booked, and then they don't give you any alternative. Oh, okay, tomorrow is booked, but then we can do it the day after, or if you don't mind, that kind of. No, some people just like take or leave it. You get it? I've had clients, wedding clients, like brides who booked me. They were like, I was trying to book this big time person, but they didn't have time for me. But when from the time I texted, you had time to explain your packages and all that. Some people don't explain their package. They're like, can I have your rate? They just send it to you, and that's it. They don't follow up. They don't ask, oh, do you understand? Maybe, is there anything I need to explain to you? And all that thing, you need to care about the person you're providing the service to. It's all part of your quality of service, especially when it's your first time with them. Tell you, whether it's your first time or your 10th time with them, learn to, if it's your first time, that's when you should even take at least half of your money. So have a contract. When you finish talking about, you agree on the price, the next thing you should do is you send them your contract. So everything should be in your contract. So once you send the contract, they know that, okay, I'm supposed to pay 50% before my date will even be booked. Then Maybe after that, before the shoot or the day of the shoot, I'm supposed to pay another 20 or 30%. Then when the job is delivered, I'm supposed to pay so and so percent. When it's all in your contract, you don't even need to say it. Once you send it to them, they will read it and then they will follow it. But if you don't have a contract, then it becomes problematic. How do you negotiate a low offer for a shoot session? What's a low offer? As in, if the person, let's say you're charging 300 cedis. Kamara, you're in Ghana, right? I'll assume you're in Ghana, so I'm using Ghanaian terms. If you're charging 300 cedis per session and your client wants to pay you 100 cedis, there is something we call cost of doing business. So what I do is, if it's family and friends, or sometimes even strangers, I just look at it this way. When a stranger comes and says, okay, my charge is 300, and they say they want to give me 100 cedis. 100 cedis, if like a session without my profits, without any other thing, just how much will it cost me to do that shoot and then edit and send to them? Let's say it's 150, and the client says 100 cedis. I'm not taking it because one, I'm losing. You get it? So let's say I need to go shoot somebody at Labadi Beach. From here to Labadi Beach, Uber is like 30 cedis. In and out, 60 cedis. Gone. Entrance fee to Labadi Beach is, I think, 20 cedis on a normal day, or 10 cedis. Let's say 20 cedis. So I enter 20 cedis. So already 80 cedis is gone. And then when I go in, I'll buy a drink or food, depending on the time. And then a plate of yam over there is, I think, 25 or 30 cedis or 20 cedis. So already 100 cedis is gone. So if you want me to come and shoot you at Labadi Beach and you say you want to give me 100 cedis, already it doesn't even add up to my cost of doing business. And if I'm going with an assistant, I'm going to pay the assistant lorry fare. Lorry fare, that sounds so olden. I have to pay for the assistant's transportation, entry to the beach, and all that. If I'm going to eat, my assistant will also eat. So if you look at the cost of doing business, if it fits into what the client is giving you and you think you want to do it just to build a relationship, no problem, you can do it. But if it doesn't fit your cost of doing business and you still want to go ahead and do it as charity, maybe you stand at gaining something more in the long term from that person, you can do it. But some of them, the way they come at you with such requests, it's not even encouraging. So you intend to just drop them. So that's it. If the offer is too low, just look at it. If you really want to do it for them. I don't have any hard rule against some. I even look at it, I'm like, you know what? Looking at what you want to do and I've listened to you and all that, I can even decide to do it for free. I take it that, okay, I'm doing my personal project. You get it? But then you should benefit from it. Maybe, the person is bringing something on board. Those pictures you can use to sell your product or something. You get it? Kevano says, hi, Greg, you're welcome. Yes, Greg is welcome. Inojela Lakes from Tanzania says, what do you do if the customer shows they're not satisfied with your service? Well, if your customer, you can't satisfy everybody. You are not Jollof. So if your customer is not satisfied with your service, find out what it is that got them dissatisfied. If, let's say, they don't like your retouching, you can ask them how they want it and then you retouch it again. If it's the whole session, the outcome of the whole session that they did not like, you can offer a reshoot. You don't lose anything. You get it? Just please them, because once they are pleased, they will keep coming and then they will refer you to others. And this business is all about referrals. If one person talks bad about you, it will go against you. Same way that person refers you, it will do a lot for you. Let me go deeper. What's your thoughts process when planning for a shoot? How do you innovate and tailor the experience for any session? Okay, let me use myself as an example. Others can also, I have lots of messages here that I need to project, but I'm going step by step so I don't skip any of them. Me, as an example, if I have a studio session, one, I like it when my clients inform me when they set off. So I start cooling the place because I want the studio to be cool, like cold before they get here. So between 1 hour and 30 minutes before they get here, I turn on the AC so that the place will be cool. I procured a water dispenser so that at any time there will be chilled water for them to drink. I made sure, like, every time I'm thinking of how to get them comfortable in here when they come into my space, how to get them comfortable. Because if they come and they are not comfortable, they won't come again. That's what I do for my studio sessions. If it's outdoor, or let's say an event, I make sure I get there between 30 and 15 minutes before the time we plan. That is a must. Don't be late. You get it? And always see, communication is key. If you're going to be late, let your clients know you'll be late. Give them a valid reason. You get it? Don't just appear there late and be like, oh, it's traffic, or it was beyond me, that kind of. No, communicate. Always communicate. If you learn to communicate with your clients, you will never be in trouble. You get it? So that's mine. I'm sure other people have things. Mick says, sometimes it's okay to take a loss if the shoot is going to boost your portfolio. Exactly. So if you're going to gain something, I keep telling people that there's nothing like free shoot. No, it's collaboration. Maybe the person has nice features that when you post, you get other, or the person has good engagements on their social media profiles. So when they post the picture and tag you, other people will be like, oh, who shot you? Then they will mention you, and then you get business. So I always take it like that. If I'm going to gain something, I look at, I look beyond just the shoot. If I know that, Charlie, you can bring something on board, I'll do it for you free. After all, we are all gaining. It's like me paying a model to model for me. Shegun says, for me, £120 for 4 retouch pictures, an additional payment package for the album. Exactly, Shegun. That £120, that's like times 8 or 6. Let's say times 6. That'll be like 6. Let's say 700 CDs for. Yeah, over there, people understand photography, so they pay. Over here, they don't. They will tell you it's too expensive. Even when you're doing a promo, they want you to reduce it. Almost all my clients are now my close friends now, because I try to give them a service to their satisfaction with contract in detail. Exactly. The contract is very, very necessary. Every photographer running this as a business should have a contract. Almost all my are now close friends. Okay, I got that. But as a beginner, sometimes we feel we should get the pictures to build a portfolio. The job doesn't come as frequent. Yes, Theo, you said you are an enthusiast. So I'm taking you on that level. If you're an enthusiast, you have no business even charging. You're doing it for fun. You're doing it for learning purposes or something. So you don't even have to charge. So someone like you shouldn't take on professional jobs. If there's any professional job, you should have a friend that you move that project to, and you can go there and assist the person and then learn more. You get it? So on your level as an enthusiast or a hobbyist, you shouldn't even be charging because you're not doing it as a profession. See, so have a friend who is a professional, then you can be moving contracts to the person. And then you will be learning and then perfecting yours. So you should be doing more of personal projects. But if you want to start charging, then you're running as a business. So you need to know all these business procedures and all that. It's either my rate or nothing. Okay, see? How is expedition that we are all doing fine. We are all doing fine. When I was buying lens and camera, I did not buy cheapo. So that's it. Shegun, that is it. Sometimes I just consider, I'm like, okay, this can help me build, my profile. If I shoot this person, she can, let's say her engagement is like every picture she posts, she gets like 1,000, 1K and above. And I know that those are real people looking at it. So that can add some exposure to my brand. I will do it. But if it's strictly business, sometimes I look at your reason. If you're shooting to go and promote your clothing line or something, and you want to give me, peanuts, I won't do it. That one there. Yeah, Shegun says, make them feel at home. Yes, make them feel at home. That's the thing. I shot this white girl from Sweden, I think in January. Yeah, before this Corona thing started. And, she proposed that, okay, before we shoot, let's get to, let's meet, let's have coffee. I don't know what it is with white and coffee. So she said, let's have coffee before. Okay, so I went, met her and all that. So we vibed before the shoot. And I'm telling you, Charlie, the shoots went so smoothly because we already started vibing. So it's all part of it. Treat your clients as family, but then strictly, it's on business level, So yes, let your clients feel at home. Let them know that, oh, you got them. whatever the case, you're selling them an experience, not just come and shoot and go. No, it's an experience. You want them to come back. You want them to refer their friends and all that. You see? So that's it. Charlie, this thing has been very, very informative. And Charlie, thanks guys. Kofi and Cavano. Thanks guys. Vinny, thanks for sharing the link out for all these people to join. Charlie, thanks. This has like blown my mind. Telly, are you still there? Don't say I've ignored you. Today we are talking technical things, and it took my mind off my regular people. Hey Theo, Charlie, the spider thing. Okay, I see 18 likes here, so 2 more likes. Then I'll drop the airtime. I'm praying I get to drop the airtime before we leave. She wants to know how you and your mind before. Yes. So she would want, there are other photographers who, the way you relate with even like your normal muses, those you just shoot for your personal project, the way you even relate, you talk to them anyhow. My heart talks. Charlie, you need to respect, aside the fact that they are women, you need to respect them on the level that they have they are in their own league. You're also in your own league. You're a photographer. They are models. So you need to relate with them like on that level. You don't just talk to them by heart because they are doing a shoot, that kind of you're the one, you're buying food for them or something to come shoot. So you can talk to them. No, you need to respect everybody, even your assistants, people you're teaching, you need to show some respect. I mean, before all these photography things, we are human. So I should make it 20 likes. Theo, I'm just looking for 20. Once we get to 20, it's 18 now. I see 18. So once we get to 20, then we can give out. I can give out the airtime. Yeah. Okay. So too bad. Salah couldn't connect his what's the name? His StreamYard to join us. So too bad about that. Very, very bad. Aside that, we've had a useful session. This has been one of the most useful sessions ever, aside the retouching ones and all that. Unfortunately, I had to be the only one whose face was showing here. But at least I have a nice shape. So with my dual carriage highway here, so it makes sense. Hey, phenomenal. Charlie, boys did the background, they count the likes. So, hey. Hey, you, Theo, you be criminal. Okay, now I see 19. I see 19 thumbs up. One more, and we will give out. One more, and we will give out. The airtime. So yes, if criminal, so you be criminal. If you have more questions, I like all these discussions when questions keep coming, because without questions, I won't know what exactly you want to know. So keep the questions coming, and we will keep answering. We're there for you. Just keep the questions coming. Okay, Kamara is back, and he says, how do you create a schedule so that you get more work done in a day as a photographer? Good. Planning. Kamara, you need to plan. In the meantime, Kamara, are you in Ghana? I think I asked you earlier, but I don't know, maybe it got missing in the answers. Just let me know. Are you in Accra or Ghana? Shegun, I think Telly has disappeared because today she realized we were busy talking about technical stuff. So, and I think she thought she didn't fit. So, and the message were coming plenty, so I had to, quickly take care of them. Yes, Kamara, it's about planning. You need to plan. See this thing over here. I have this notepad. Is it notepad or sticky notes? I have it on my desk here with pen. That's my method. Somebody will have a whiteboard and they'll be taking notes. Somebody too will do it on their phone or I don't know. But just make sure whatever it is, make sure you keep notes. Have a note. Plan your day. When you wake up, what I do is when I wake up, it might sound stupid, but I go straight to the loo, go and sit on the WC. Then I decide to, disintegrate, remove things from the body. All that. So as I do that, I spend about 1 hour sitting on the loo and I take my phone. First thing is, I've stopped doing that, but then that's what I used to do. I go on Instagram, then I go through messages, tags and all that, everything. When I finish, I go on Twitter, reply messages. Then I go on WhatsApp, reply messages and all. So that 1 hour, I use it for social media in the loo over there. Then from there, Kevano, I've seen your question. I'm coming. I'll answer you. So from the loo, I, freshen up, go take breakfast. Breakfast is very, very important. Never skip breakfast. Breakfast is very, very important. But then I skipped something. I go to the gym, come back, and then breakfast. But let me say on a normal day, go to the loo, do 1 hour of social media, then freshen up, go get breakfast. Then after breakfast, I sit behind my machine and then I take notes. You get it? I take notes of the things I have to do. Okay, I need to retouch this image, email this image, upload this image, post on social media. There's a shoot at 2 p.m. After the shoot, let's say it will be around 6 p.m. What I have to do, record for YouTube, go live at 8 p.m. Then my live, easy. My live ends at around 9:30, 10. Then after that, maybe I edit videos for YouTube or I go on YouTube and reply comments and all that. That's it. So you need to plan. Write them down. Don't say, oh, I have it in my head. You end up forgetting. And if you don't plan your day will be wasted. You'll be like, oh, let me go on Instagram small. You'll be there 2 hours on Instagram, wasted. You get it. So plan. Write your schedule down and you'll be able to do that. If you write it down, you'll be able to follow it up. Where is Telly? We've answered that. Come on. Oh, Sierra Leone. Okay. Welcome, brother. Ghanaian creators, done. Let's get a credit. Hey, Ghanaian, hey, you be criminal. I'm coming. I'll check it. But Kevano says from your tutorials, why is it that you always use FS? Can't a total retouch be done with Dodge and Burn? Kevano, it is possible. And if you care to know, I'm one of the crusaders against forcing people to do micro dodge and burn. You notice it in the Captured Africa group. I started a crusade against Joey Dutch forcing people to learn micro dodge and burn. I know micro dodge. I use it. You get it. There was a live session. I did only micro dodge and burn to retouch a baby. Vinny was there. He saw it. I used only dodge and burn to retouch a baby. And if you want to know, I am recording a tutorial to retouch both portrait and headshots using only dodge and burn. So that tutorial is coming up soon. Yeah. Shegun, we've done that. I miss being here. Models. Oh, Ama, we miss you too. We miss you very much. See, Ama, are you on? Do you know how to use StreamYard? If you know how to use StreamYard, let me know. So I'll send you an invite so you can join us right now. Breakfast, what? Oh no, you need breakfast. You should eat breakfast. Breakfast is very, very necessary. Expedition Greg, I'm still here. Thank you, Expedition Greg. I hope we are not getting you lost in the conversation. We are talking about photography. Hope you like photography also. You are letting people join. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and do so and hit the bell. What is the next one? I'm letting people join watching you from Kenya, following the thoughts keenly. Oh, okay. My Kenyan friend. How are you doing? Are you guys still under lockdown? I think so. It's only Ghana that came out of the lockdown. As a veteran photographer, what are the mistakes you wish you never made? The mistakes I wish I plenty. There are lots of them. One, I wish I had a mentor when I started. I interviewed Selah Pixelate, and that video is yet to come. I'll upload it sometime soon. He talked about a whole lot of things. When you start being a photographer, first thing, get a mentor. Be an apprentice. Find somebody you look up to and go and be an apprentice to that person, at least for a month. Learn from the person. Don't think you can make it on your own. That's one mistake I wish I didn't make. I never had a mentor. I tried making it on my own. So, Kamara, that's the first thing. If you're starting now, get a mentor. It might be hard getting a mentor, but try as much as possible. Get a mentor. Learn from the person. Go and study from the person. That's the one big mistake I wish I never made. Because that person will teach you everything. What to buy, what not to buy, what to do, and all that, how to relate to people. You know, some of us made some mistakes that now there are certain people we still shoot, which we should be charging more, but we can't charge more because we started with them on a certain level. You get it? So get a mentor. That mentor will teach you everything you need to know. Kevano, preference matters. Okay, yes, Kevano. So I have answered. Enoch Labi, my friend, you are being a criminal. I want to join. Okay, Ama, let me know. You know how to use a StreamYard. So Ama, because my WhatsApp phone is not working, send me a message on either Instagram. Send me a hi on Instagram or iMessage. The same number, my WhatsApp number. Just send me a message on iMessage so I can send you the link so you can join. Yeah. Oh Nana is here. Oh Nana is here. Onana, what's up? What's up? So, guys, Onana is one of the big-time YouTubers also. She makes a lot of money from YouTube. So, you guys can be sending her your Momo number so that she can Momo use her number. Please, I lied. I just made that up. Onana, what's up? Today, you made it to my creative session. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you, Onana. Thank you for joining us. It's a pleasure having you here. So yes, Ama, if you're on iMessage, just send me. I'm not using iPhone. You're not using. Okay, so just DM me. DM me with any of your accounts so that I can send you the link so you join us. Yeah, Onana, you're a big time YouTuber. Please don't deny it. If I'm lying, accept it in Jesus' name. Kavano says, assuming in 5 years' time you have arrived at your pinnacle of photography, what would it look like for you? Kavano, with photography, I don't think there's something like, reaching, like you've reached. There's always something new to learn. Either there's a new gear you want to acquire and learn to use, or there's, a new place you want to go shoot at, or there is something. I don't think, because, you see, even Bob Pixel today, I don't think Bob Pixel will say he has reached, like, okay, now he can relax. No, he says what he's still learning. And, they are all, every day, they are all learning something. And so I don't think in 5 years' time, maybe in 5 years, I won't be shooting actively. Like, I won't be shooting certain gigs that I'm shooting today. I'll have guys to be doing that for me. You get it? Or I'll have people that I've trained that certain jobs, I won't shoot them myself. I'll send them. I'll be like, oh, this is for you. Go take it, make some money or that kind of thing. I'll be referring guys that I've trained or, people that look up to me. You get it? But, like saying I've reached, so Charlie, nah, I'll always climb higher, man. Oh, thank you, Onana, for being part of this. Thank you very much. Okay, how do you stand out from your competition? Kamara, one, I don't see competition. I don't see it as there's a competition. I see all of us as, we are on the field. You get it? There is room for everybody. Just like you go to the market, you see 5 people selling tomatoes, one after the other, and still they all go home with sales. They all make their daily sales. Isn't it wonderful? Yes, so I don't see it as a competition. I have friends here. If there's a gig that comes and I know this isn't my field, I have friends. Kingsley shoots babies. Myself, I haven't shot babies. Anytime somebody comes and I'm like, I have a friend who shoots babies. Simple. I don't shoot funeral. So when a funeral gig comes, I tell them I don't shoot, but I have friends who shoot. I can recommend them to you. Yubab. So if there is something I don't do, I have friends. But if you see it as a competition, even if you don't do it, you won't recommend your friends because you see it as competition. You get it? I don't see this whole thing as a competition. I see all of us as one people. You get it? Kamara says what? What's your strategies for learning new photography concepts? Kamara, YouTube. That's why I started my YouTube channel. Because I've learned 90% of what I know is from YouTube. Aside learning from other people, I learn mostly from YouTube. Anytime something comes to mind that I need to learn this, I go on YouTube first, type it. Somebody has already, made a video about it. So learn to use YouTube. That's why I started my channel. So the videos I make, it's not like somebody hasn't made them already, but some are outdated. Some maybe, when it came to frequency separation, I watched a lot of videos, but I never understood. I watched just one from Flynn, Erroneous, and I understood it. So that was when I understood that different people have different ways of explaining stuff for you to understand. That's why I started there's no video I'm making that somebody hasn't made already. No, but some people understand my video better than they understand other people's videos. Same way they understand other people's videos than they understand me. That's how it is, right? So my strategy is YouTube. Always learn, always learn. If there's something I don't understand, or if I do this a lot. If I see Stella shoot something, I'll go and ask him, oh, this one, how did you shoot it? What was your light setup or something? And join WhatsApp groups, productive WhatsApp groups, not just ones that they just fool and all that. Join productive photography WhatsApp groups so that you get to learn. You post your pictures for them to critique and you learn a lot. And have somebody that you can always send your pictures to for the person to, tell you, oh, you did this wrong, you can do this better and all that. Yeah, that's it. Onana, thank you very much for sharing. Yeah, thank you. God bless you. Yeah, when I get monetized, I'll send you £1. Cavano says, okay, so I think, let me copy the link. Amma is ready to join us. Let me send her the link. Onana, thank you very much for sharing me. Thank you. As I said, when I get monetized, I'll send you £1. Okay, Cassie, I've sent you the link. So just use it to join, okay? I've sent the link so you can use it to join. So I'll add you. Kofi says, Kavanos, if Kofi offered to buy you any camera with a matching lens, which camera will you choose? Phase 1 is out. Hey, Kavano, this one they really got me. It's always like that. Like, it's always like, you're always dreaming big, and then one moment an investor meets you and you're like, what do you need? And you're confused. You don't really know. But for now, see, before God and man, if Kofi decides to buy a camera with a matching lens for me right now, I'll go, I'll open up my big mouth and, it says what? Dream big, aim for the sky. Or is it the sky or aim for the galaxy? So let me not complicate stuff. See, dream big so that if the big one doesn't happen, something under it can, come out. So if Kofi decides to buy me a camera with a matching lens, I'll go straight. My dream is to go mirrorless one, and Nikon has a mirrorless version. So I'll go for Z7. with a 24 to 70 mirrorless lens. So Kevano, you got it. A Z7 with a 70 to 200 Z lens. Thank you. Onana says, I'm going to need a professional photographer for a photo shoot when I come to Ghana. Onana, you want me to recommend one? Myself, I'm there. When you come and see me. We will shoot. If what you want, I cannot shoot it. All these people here are photographers. You know, I have those that I'm free with. Those I know their output and all that, so I can recommend them and all that. So when you come to Ghana, get in touch and we will flow. Yeah? I know, right? Onana, I know, pa. I know. Yeah, Flanch, that guy is a wizard. As if he developed Photoshop. Meanwhile, he did not develop Photoshop. He knows everything about Photoshop. Ironis, that guy is a wizard. Shegun, I should guess the group. Okay, I have one. There is one, but right now my phone is messed up, so I can't add you. When I get my phone, remind me to add you, yeah? Yes, Onana, unfortunately, most of the guys here are just photographers. They are not content creators. Onana says, you are not monetized. No, not yet. I'm about halfway through. I'm about 2K watch hours. So, yes, I'm not there yet. My people don't like watching the videos. They rather download then they watch it on their laptops instead of watching it on YouTube for me to make some views. They rather download using downloading apps. So I don't get the views. Do long fingernails. Hey, do long fingernails help with gripping the camera firmly? Oh, Kevano, why are you see? I have big fingernails. You get it? I have very, very big and they are very hard. I am able to grab, like, the only time I feel them is when I'm using my phone. That's the only time. Otherwise, when I'm typing on the laptop, no problem. When I'm retouching, I use the Wacom and I don't have any problem. Gripping, I don't have a problem. My camera feels small for me, so I always add the grip so that it makes, because my palm is big and my fingers are long. So holding the camera makes it feel small. So I always add the grip so that, it looks bulky. So my fingernails don't interfere with that. You are hungry. Go and eat there. You wanted to send you food with this lockdown. Yes, Onana. Everybody is welcome here. We are all photographers here. The Ghanaian says he's buying pizza. Pizza, I have one slice of pizza in my fridge. Yesterday, that my Tama squad came here. We had a shoot here. I wanted to go live, but because I didn't have my phone, I couldn't go live. So they bought the largest size pizza from Papa's. And one slice is in the fridge, so you can come pick it up. You better file those nails there before I get to. Oh, I'll cut them. See, I have, because of my nails, I always have blade here with me. File they are very hard. So if I use file, they will end up spoiling the file. So I use blade all the time. I can't use that cutter, the pressing. No, it doesn't feel good for me. So I always use blade. It's always on my desk. I always cut it. Anytime I'm retouching and I feel like exhausted, then I just resort to cutting my nails. Nails loose. Yeah, they are very clean. See, there's no dirt in them. No dirt. See, they are very, very clean. And I wash with them, and they are hard, so they hardly break. Onana, use Ghana photography. And Onana, Caleb is in UK also. So you guys can link up. He's a good photographer, so he can take pictures of you, maybe after the lockdown. Okay, so Adult's Hub is here. Let's see if she can join us. Sorry, I wasn't even paying attention to that. So Amma, if you are there, let's know. So that. Sorry, I totally forgot you were here.
I am.
So we have Amma here now. Let's see if she can join us. Yes, Onana.
But it's like
Caleb is in UK, so you guys can buy. Oh, can you guys hear Amma? Because let me see. Ama, are you there? Okay, so Theo Labi, you can connect with Onana.
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, Ama, I can hear you. I don't know if they can also hear you. Guys, can you hear Ama? They want to see your face too. Shegun, I can't sleep at this time. It's too early. Oh, I forgot. Canada and I always thought it was UK. Yes, I can hear you, but we can't see you. Okay, so Kamara says, how do you discover your style of photography? One, you need to develop it. You get it. Up to now, I still don't know. I still don't have a style. I know it feels some way, but I don't have a style. I don't have a specific style. Even though I have a way of retouching, and most people see my pictures without my logo, and they still know. You know, we had a challenge one time. Kofi organized a challenge in a WhatsApp group, and I posted them on my status, like a bunch of images, all of us, and people were able to tell which pictures were mine, and I was surprised. Like, people already knew my style, but myself, I still don't know my style yet. But all I know is I'm biased towards cooler colors like blue. I don't like warm colors. That one there, I know. I don't like warm colors. Cassie, is it possible we see your face? Shutter Factory, behave. Which one be fresh? Because I go gym my hair. No. UK is large, or I think UK is circle. Oh, Teo Labi, behave, okay? Okay, so I think we have okay, we have 24 thumbs up. So we will I'll give out the airtime before we leave. Teo Labi, I know that's what you're waiting for. I'll give out airtime before we leave, yeah? Marvelous Fifi says, we can hear her, we can't see her. Yes, so Cassie, they can hear you, but they can't see you. So they would want to see your face. I mean, they would prefer seeing your face than even hearing you. John Moore, we can hear her, but there's no video. Okay, are you a ghost? I can see Amana, but she's very black. I'm in London, not Anfield. Yeah, not London. Kevano says,
yeah,
it's light out, so we can't see your face. Hey, you are black, Papa. If there is one person in Ghana you would like to photograph,
no, it's light out.
What about in the entire world?
Yeah.
Okay, so Amma says it's light out where she is. Who would I want to photograph in Ghana?
It's light out here.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. We have light here, plenty. Kavano, if there is one person in Ghana you would like to photograph, who would it be? Wow. Kavano, that one person will be Otumfuo.
Me.
I would want to photograph Otumfuo. At this level in my life, it's Otumfuo I want to photograph. In the world, the entire world, wow, the entire world, I want to photograph Beyonce. Beyonce and Jay-Z standing together. Kevin, I've answered you. This latency, like when we say something, it takes like 10 seconds for Amma to hear. And when she also talks, it takes like 10 seconds for us to hear. Okay, Onana, thank you very much. Onana, Midasi, God bless you. Even UK has light out. Please, Kamara, Models Hub is not in UK. Ama is not in UK, okay? Oh, no. Theo. Marquis Brownlee, Charlie, the level he did, it be different, you know. Very, very different. She's in a dark room, dark things. Charlie, Brownlee did different level, okay. Okay, so I don't know what we can do about this delay. Because
Hey,
when
please, I'm in
we are talking like
Ghana.
that, yeah, that's what they are saying. So, Ama, tell us about Ama. We'll ask one question. So, Ama is a model, and she rolls with models. So, I'm going to ask one question about models. Then she can answer so that you guys will hear her. So, Ama, please, when you're answering, bring your face so that they can see your face. Now, what as a model, what are some of the things that you've experienced with photographers that you're not happy about? Ama, tell us.
Plenty. Some of them are not time conscious. That thing really pisses me off. And there are those who make sexual advances to you because they have this perception that all models are cheap girls or something like that. I don't know how to put it, but yeah, something of that sort. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, so keep going.
Oh, okay. Generally. And some photographers are not upfront when they DM you about shoots. They'll just tell you, oh, I want to shoot with you. And when you ask them questions, they make you feel like they are doing you a favor. Please, nobody is doing anybody a favor. It's a two-way thing. As you
We
think
can
I'm
hear you,
doing
so
you a
keep going.
favor, hey, as you think you are doing me a favor, I'm equally doing you a favor. If you are paying me to shoot, that's fine. But if we are doing a free shoot, everyone is doing each other a favor. So you can't be expecting me to go according to your rules and regulations, even if I'm not comfortable. And some photographers think they are Jesus Christ. Photographers, please, they are not Jesus Christ. We can equally survive without you. Thank you very much.
Okay, so that's what we got from Ama, and I totally agree with her because I have friends who are photographers. Some I know, have been involved in this. Some are involved, and some have tried and all that. So what she's saying, most of you agree that she's not lying. That is true. And also, Ama, some of these things, started from your fellow models. Some of them approach photographers with sexual advances in return or in exchange for shoots. Do you agree?
Yeah, I agree. I know that, but then that doesn't mean that every model that approaches you, you should also approach the person in a sexual way. At least wait for the person to make sexual advances, then respond. You don't just approach the person in a sexual manner just because some other model did so.
Okay, so let's say, what are some of the things you've done, when you found yourself in certain situations like this? How did you handle?
I have a rule. I don't go to shoots alone unless I'm totally comfortable with the photographer I'm going to shoot with. I never go to shoots alone, especially if it's a new photographer I'm going to work with and I don't know the person. I won't go alone. If we are going to have a makeup artist and another model, fine. I don't mind going alone. But if it's just going to be the photographer and I am going with a backup. I don't go alone.
Okay, so okay. So I don't know if other people have follow-up questions or contributions. Hmm. Okay. That's understandable. But then let's say there's another situation also. Some people like shooting, let's say light. When I say light, like let's say the space you have, is limited. Or no, let's just take it this way. We are going to shoot at a coffee shop. You get it? So I've been able to secure permission, and I've told them that it's just me and my model coming to shoot. So they say, okay, since it's just two people, fine. And now let's say you, in your case, in you trying to feel secured, you come with a third person. Now we get there, and I say, you didn't make me aware, or I didn't. The person you're going to shoot with wasn't aware that you're going to come with somebody else. You get there, and that's inconvenience. How do you intend handling it? I don't know if
If
you
it's an
understand my.
outdoor, yeah, I understand. If it's an outdoor shoot, that's a different scenario. And before I come with a third party, I let you know that I'm coming with someone. I don't just up and come with a person. I'll let you know that, oh, I'm coming with this person. Is it cool? Even if you're not cool, I'll still come with a person, but it's just courtesy to let you know that I'm coming with a third party. But if it's an outdoor shoot, I'll feel more comfortable because it's in a public space. It's not in an enclosed area, so I might be able to come alone.
Okay, guys, you guys can also ask your questions. So I don't want to be the only one asking the questions. So, okay, so let's say, as a model, you've shot with a photographer, and the photographer gave you the results, and let's say you're not happy with them. You were not well represented in the images. When I say well represented, as in the editing and Koye, like you, even as a model, not even a retoucher, you realize the retoucher didn't go well. Maybe the person changed your complexion, the person liquefied your ass and made it extra big, or something like that. How will you handle it?
I am not posting that picture, and I'll tell you outright that I don't like the picture. I'll point out the mistakes to you. Unfortunately, I am that outright. I won't hide it. I won't go and sit in my room and sulk about it and be like, oh, it's not nice. I am telling you in your face, please, the picture is not nice. This and this and this are the mistakes. So correct them, or please don't post them until you've done the corrections. At least a few photographers I've worked with that didn't do a great job know that I am like that. Until it is right, they are not posting my image anywhere because I am building my brand to a certain standard. If you can't represent my brand to the standard I want, then don't do it at all.
Okay, so I think this might be my last question. I don't want to be the only one asking the questions, but before you shoot with a photographer, what are some of the things you do? Do you check the person's background? Do you check the person's style, the shooting style, the retouching style? Do you check whether those things are in line with your brand before you shoot with the person, or do you just shoot with just anybody because they are available to shoot?
No, I check the photographer before I shoot with. So there are some photographers that will DM me and I'll tell them, oh, I'll work with you, but I won't because I don't like their style. And I don't want them to feel bad. So I won't go like, I won't shoot with you because you're not good. I know everyone is trying in their own way to get better or to be better. So I'll just tell you, I'll work with you, but when you tell me when are we meeting, I always give you an excuse. So I make sure I check that. That's the first thing I do. If you approach me, I'll tell you to give me your Instagram handle or send me pictures you've worked on. So I assess it, make sure they are up to my standard before I go ahead to work with you.
But Amma, don't you think for me personally, I like going straight forward. So instead of telling the person, okay, I'll shoot with you and then start tossing them, why don't you just tell them straight that, okay, I would really want to shoot with you, but your style is not in line with my style. So because of that, we can't work together. How about, you go straight to I prefer, no wasting time, going straight to the point.
There are some people I can go straight to the point, but then there are some I would be a bit diplomatic about it. Even if I will go to the point, I'll say it in a nice way, not just okay, I can't shoot with you, blah blah blah. But I'll find a nice way to tell you. Maybe I can't do what you expect me to do or something. I just I just find a nice way to avoid the whole awkward situation of some people see that as you are a model and then like you are selective with the people you work with. They don't understand the fact that building a brand comes with all these things. They just take it the wrong way. So I try not to look um, selective, but then yeah, still be selective and not to hurt people's feelings because some people get hurt when you tell them their work is not adequate.
Well, that's about me. If you ask me to shoot you and I realize, well, your poses or even the pictures you have on your profile are not in line with what I shoot, I'll just, as you said, diplomatic. I'll find a way to let you, but I won't lead you on, oh, we'll shoot. Then you ask, oh, we'll shoot, Sana. No, I'll just tell you, like, in a nice way that, that kind of thing. I don't shoot yourself. And now, Theo Labi is asking, do you have your own style of poses or you go with what the photographer suggests? And somebody is also asking for your handle. So you can type your handle in the chat so they can follow you on Instagram.
Okay, sure. Okay. So Theo, I don't have a specific pose, but then I know the angles that favor me. So if we are going to do a portrait, I know the angles that I can pose from or the photographer can take a shot from and it will look nice for me. and I always make sure I go through the pictures at the end of the shoot. I kind of have a fair idea of what is good. Though I'll allow the photographer to select, but I let him see the things that I like. Like, we go through the whole pictures and I'll tell you, oh, this is nice, this is nice, this is nice. That is me telling you the pictures I want, even though I allow you to do the selection yourself.
Okay, so me personally, whether it's a personal project or a collaboration, after the shoot, I go through first to take out technically wrong pictures, just technically wrong or out of focus, or maybe there are things within there that will make retouching very difficult or impossible. I take those images out, and every other image that came out nice, I leave it there for the model or the muse to go through, and then delete the ones that she thinks don't represent her well, like bad images. You delete them, and if possible, choose a number. Let's say 10. If I'm going to deliver 3 or 4 images, I'll let you choose 10, so that out of the 10, now I will go through with my technical eyes and choose 4 or 3 from that. Meaning what? The 10 images that you've selected, if I should pick any 3 or 4 out of it, you'll be okay with it. That's how I do mine. Do you think it's a good thing, or how do you like it? Do you prefer the photographer choosing, or you choose for the photographer?
I choose together with the photographer. So like you said, you take the technically wrong pictures out, then we select the best. Then I leave it to the photographer to select the top, like the top 3 or top 4, and retouch.
Okay, so I think when I talk, I hear myself in the mic as she's talking. All that. Is that how you guys also hear it, or everything comes one after the other? I just want to be sure.
Hey, Tayo, what are you in love with?
Ashoko. So, okay, you guys, you've allowed me to ask all the questions. Won't you guys also ask some of the questions? Okay, so Amma, this is what I'll do. When I get my phone back, hopefully tomorrow or Wednesday, we'll be having some sessions on Instagram also. And then we'll try OBS and see if maybe the voice syncing will be better in OBS.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so everybody else is getting it clear. So I think it's me, because I hear myself and her and then they were playing over and over here. So once you guys are hearing it clear, then I'm good. So guys, if it's your first time here, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so you get notified anytime we go live. We do this every day at 8 p.m. GMT. So you can join us, and we'll be doing more of these things, and you guys can also join in. You can just if you're using your phone, or I don't know, on your laptop, you can have a StreamYard. I'll just send you the invite, and then you join in, and then we have the discussion. I don't want to be the only person talking and all that. I'm a girls with short hair.
I dyed my hair today.
You dyed your hair. You owe me a shoot with your dyed hair, right?
No, Friday.
Friday, right?
Yes.
Okay, then let's plan. We can shoot on Friday if you can make it.
Yeah, I can make it. So Friday, because the rest of the days are booked or semi-booked. So Friday, I know Friday
Okay,
is
it's
open
like
for now.
nude and semi-nude. Okay, so Friday, we will shoot Friday. We'll go live so they will see it. All right, all right. Okay, so now we need to give out airtime, 5 cedis airtime, because we've hit the 20 thumbs up. I think now we are
Okay.
26. So okay, now let's
Theo,
Amma,
you
thank you very
catch on
much
short
for being
hair.
part of this.
Oh,
It's
that's
time to
nice.
drop
That's
airtime.
nice.
So I'm sure you'd
Don't
also want
worry.
to win
You
some.
see
So
me soon.
let me just leave you so I can give out the airtime and life will be good. Thank you very much for joining. I will do this again tomorrow, probably on Instagram. If I get my phone tomorrow, we'll do it on Instagram live.
Okay, I have to go off now. My phone is about to go off.
Okay, okay, no problem, no problem. Okay, so
Okay.
marvelous Fifi, I think you were a bit late. She
Okay,
said, okay,
sure.
so we just spoke with Cassie, and what is it? This is her Instagram. This is her Instagram handle, so you can follow her. Check her out. From the lockdown, we were supposed to be doing this frequently, like every day we'll have discussions and all that, because she's a model and she works with more models. So she will be telling us more from the models angle, whilst we also see, because these things she's saying, I swear to God, you guys know they are true. Most photographers try to sleep with models, people they shoot and all that, which is unethical. You get it? And that's what most people think about photographers, that once you're holding a camera, it is girls you are chopping. That's why most new guys also want to enter photography, because they also want to chop the girls some, because that's the mentality they have, that photographers are chopping the girls. But that's not true, you see. And from what she said, that's what most models think. And most photographers also think models, yeah, we have to chew them. But that's not how it's supposed to be, you bab. So let's be guided. Somebody was saying something. Okay, Marvelous Fifi says, how do you diplomatically tell somebody you won't shoot with them? I want a scenario. Okay, so Fifi, she answered that. I asked her that question already, and she answered it. She was like, she will, there are some people she can go straight to the point with, and some people she has to be diplomatic. Me being diplomatic, let me give you a scenario. A girl who always poses, she always poses in pictures with her ass like shifted, those kind of things, like, those glamorous things. That thing might not do like any good to my page. So if she approaches me that let's shoot, one, I'll if I really want to shoot her, I'll shoot her, but my logo will not be on the images. One, two, I won't post. You get it? So if she posts, she can tag me in it, fine, but my logo won't be on it, and I will not post it on my page. That's the second one. And then for turning that person down, I'll just tell you straight, I can't post such images on my page. You get it? Because that's not the kind of things I post. So unfortunately, I would still want to shoot with you though, but not this kind of so and so and so. You get it? Diplomatically. They might be hurt though, but you've told them the truth, and it's better than telling them, "Oh, we'll shoot." Then, oh, when are we shooting? I'll get back to you. Oh, then the next day they come. When are we shooting? Oh, the day after tomorrow. Then you continue postponing it until they. No, I don't do that. Now I'll tell you straightforward. You bab. So what else? What else was there? What else is there to discuss? I think we've exhausted everything, right? So tomorrow, Cassie will be live with us again, and we will discuss more stuff. So you guys can get your questions ready and all that, your topics, and everything, whatever you want to learn. I have my second screen here. Let me just see if I can share it with you guys. See, I have my second screen here. So just in case you guys want me to teach you something, I can just fire up Photoshop right here and teach you. So it's not just about talking. It was usually always teaching, retouching and stuff. But today I decided to just talk. So it's not like we only talk here. So if you're new here, just hit the subscribe button and then hit the bell so you get notified anytime we go live. So this is it. My setup is such in a way that I can do anything. I can teach. I can open a web page, show you anything you want. Right now, cry if you want. Oh, yes. Otherwise, Theo Labi will kill me. Theo, are you ready? If you're ready for the airtime giveaway, type ready. If you're ready, type ready. If I don't see 10 readies, I'm not giving away. Pereira says, what other misconception is held by people about photography business? Yes, the main misconception is photographers chill girls. That's the main misconception. 2, photographers are very rich people. We are not rich. We spend all our money on our gear. That's the second one. I think, what else? Which other one? Yes, some say photographers rush. Like, we like rushing. Yo, Theo Labi, you should type only once and allow other people to type. You are flooding. So I've seen one from Telly, one from Theo Labi. Theo Labi, even if you type 100, it's 1. 1 from Joshua, so that's 3. Okay, Pereira says not ready, so 3. Theo, you are disqualified. You cannot win anything today. Theo, you are disqualified. Okay, so let's do this quickly. I have 13 people here, and I have let me see how many thumbs up. 27 thumbs up. Okay, that's cool. So let me give out 5 CDs airtime. What should I do? What question should I even ask? I wish I had the voucher. I'll just type it in so that fastest fingers. So you guys tell me, what question do you want to answer so that I give out the airtime? Because as it is now, I can't even. Okay, I'll ask a question. The first person to get it right. Should I ask the question like voice or I should type it? You guys should decide which one. Should I ask it verbally or I should type it? All right, guys, should I type the question or I should ask verbally? Okay, so Telly says I should type. Telly says Joshua says I should voice. Telly says I should type. What is that? You guys. Theo, whose first name are you asking? Cho, what is that? Okay, I'm typing the question. I'll type it and then when I press enter. No, it's not. I'll ask any question. I don't even know what I'm going to ask. Okay, question. Okay, so I've typed the question. I'm going to press enter. The first person to get it gets 5 CDs airtime, any network you want. Who killed Jesus? Who killed Jesus? Hey, Pereira, why not me born your papa? Yeah. Let me see who got it first. Okay, so the first person I'm seeing here is Telly. Okay, and that's correct. May 11. That's my birthday. May 11, and Telly got it first. So Telly gets 5 CDs airtime. So Telly, I message me the number I should send it to. and I'll do it. Let me see. Should I send a second one, or I should just let it be? Please, 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 Theo. How can I be November something? I decrease. I'm not a November born. Okay, so Telly, I message me the number I should send it to, and I'll do that. Okay, so the second question. I'm generous. So I'll give you a second one. Second question. But you can also find my birthday on Google. Okay, question number 2 is there. Let it be. I know I can't win. I've asked a second question. Second question is there. Whoever wins should tell me. All the best, all the best, all the best to the winner. If you're here and you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss. Hey, Panorama. Who said Panorama? Pereira, you are dismissed. Go home. Walk out of my class. Pereira, walk out of my class. Okay, 10 seconds more and we close. 10 seconds more. 10 seconds more. What is Panorama? Is that a camera setting? Pereira. Please walk out of my class. Just walk out, okay? How can it Panorama? How Panorama in a studio? Hey, my friend, what is that? Okay, 5 seconds more. 5 seconds more. So you guys know 11th May is my birthday. 11th May is my birthday. 11th May is my birthday. You people don't send Momo. You Shegun, you owe me an iPhone 11 Pro. Oh, nobody knows the answer. Please. Joshua is wrong. Theo is wrong. So this particular airtime won't go to anybody. So this airtime goes to nobody because nobody got the answer right. Let me answer it myself. Okay, so these are my settings. ISO 100, 1/60th of a second, between f6.3 and f10. Even if I give you 10 days, you will still not get it. Hey, Onana. Thank you, thank you. We are about wrapping up. This is the longest I've gone. It's usually maximum of 2 hours. Today we've gone 45 minutes up. Like, see, my eyes are beginning to close. Onana, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the support. So these are my basic settings when shooting in the studio. You guys should keep it. AJ, I beg. Knees feeding you. AJ, knees feeding you. I beg. This one, yeah, I beg. So guys, these are my common settings. I use these because, sometimes yesterday the shoot we did was at f10. I use these high F stops because they give me details. I get lots of details. I mean, in the studio, there's nothing to blur in the background. So they give me details. I get everything in focus. So you can try them out and see. But if you're doing this, then you should have strong lights, strong strobes to be able to fill in. Because F10 is going to be very dark. ISO 100, Charlie, dark. Yep. Like you was watching old video to check that. Hey, Charlie, Teo, you be criminal. You're watching my old videos, so you can get the settings. Hey, you be criminal, Okay, guys, I'm still, enjoying this. I mean, 12 people in here, but we have to go. We've spent almost 3 hours, 2 hours, 47 minutes, and still counting. Some of us need to sleep. We need to. It's almost 11 o'clock, So let's end here. We'll continue tomorrow, 8 p.m. sharp. We'll be here again, and it will be massive. Tomorrow we'll have more people. AJ, this one is that you were supposed to take your time because I was about to say, I beg you tomorrow. I'll take my time. I gave you guys over 1 minute, but nobody was able to get it. So tomorrow we'll continue. So I'll keep the 5 CDs. I've given out 5 CDs already. I'll keep the other 5 CDs. Tomorrow we'll give it out. Yeah. Yes. Steve, there is Netflix, but these days, I mean, Netflix, they don't have like standalone movies are usually old movies. I was looking for this new movie. What's the name? Scorpion. Mortal Kombat, the Scorpions, something, but it's not on Netflix. So Netflix, I usually watch series. I don't watch movies, but I just watch series. Caleb, it's 10. It's 10 is 22. Yeah, it's 22:47 here. So you are 1 hour ahead of us. Yeah. Joshua says, well, just mention the numbers. Which numbers? I don't have. Tomorrow I'll see. Tomorrow I'll buy the voucher. So I'll just type it in. Then whoever fastest fingers, that's what I'll do tomorrow. Yeah, that's better. I don't like asking questions and you guys do other. Yeah. So let's end here and we'll continue tomorrow. We are all tired. We all need to sleep. Some have to take care of their husbands, some to have to take care of their wives. And you have one request. Okay. Please make your request known. What do you want? What do you want? AJ is dancing. AJ, what song are you dancing to? So that I can play it here and dance also. Teo, make your request known before we leave. It hurts me anytime I'm leaving and there are people still in the chat. It hurts me. Like, I don't like shutting my door at people and all that, but all the same, we still gotta go. Teo, make your request and let's answer it, then we can vamos. Oh, you like fastest fingers? Hey, then tomorrow, there you guys should go and gym your fingers because the way AJ is dancing, looks like she'll get both of them. So I'll get one Vodafone, one MTN. Yeah, that will be balanced. Theo is asking, can you please have your recent uploads on the homepage of your YouTube channel? Yes, I have my. You need to organize them under, how do you put it, playlists. So if you go to my channel, you realize that the first playlist is the popular videos. You can choose which playlist should appear in what manner. You get it? So if you want to do that, Should I even show you now? Okay, let me show you now. If you want to do that, you go to your channel. Okay, go to your channel. As in, when you click on your profile, you see, go to my channel. Then when you go there, you see customize channel. I think so, yeah. When you go to customize channel, let me see. Yeah, it's opening. Good. So you go to customize channel, you see it over there. Then your home page will appear. Then you can even choose what video, what should the first video to show when it's a returning subscriber or when it's a new visitor. So you can have 2 separate videos to show to returning subscribers and then new visitors. And then you can arrange your playlist. So when you go to mine, you see that the first playlist is popular upload. So now when people go there, they see that, yeah, people are watching your video. Then the second one is photography tutorials, because I post tutorials often. That's why it's the second. Third one is behind the scenes. Then I have my live sessions. And I've arranged them so that the latest video stays up. Apart from the first playlist, which is popular uploads, which one? That one shows the most popular uploads first before the other ones. So yes, that's how you do it over there. Aside that, okay, so it says what? So I don't always have to swipe to them. Wait, are you talking about me? I should do mine like that, or how you can do yours? Nee says, then today you won't leave. Charlie, it's not easy. Oh no, they are reducing. It was 50, now it's 9. So I pray it goes down. I don't like seeing people, in there, then I just have to leave like that. It's like, to me, it's like being disrespectful. Like there are people in your house, and I tell them, Charlie, leave my house so that I lock my gate. That kind of thing. Oh, I know how to do it too. Okay, so Theo, you're asking me to do that. I'm asking you to do yours like that. Can you please recent uploads on the homepage? Yes, Theo, I have them there. Okay, I see what you mean. The thing is, I've made it so that my okay, Theo, I understand you. I will do that for you. Okay, I understand what you mean now. I get it. I get your point. I understand. I get your point. Because every time you go, you only see the popular uploads, and those are the same videos. Okay. In fact, let me change it right away. Theo, I'll change it right now for you, okay? I'm changing it right now. Right away. Thank you for your feedback, eh? Thank you very much. I thought the most popular ones. So let me put where is it? Live sessions. Oh, live sessions. Up. Live sessions. Up. Okay. All right. So I'll put the live sessions up now. So since I do more live sessions these days, I've put the live sessions up. So Theo, I've done it for you. See, I'm a listening president. You talk, I do, just like Akufo-Addo. Okay, so AJ says, okay, bye, sir. I have to go and take care of my husband. Yeah. You need to take care of it. Oh, Charity was 8. Now it has gone to 9. Okay, so now Yapong, everybody should leave one after the other. I don't want to sack you. I don't want to close the door on you. So you now walk out. So guys, thank you very much once again for making this a success. We will continue tomorrow at 8 p.m. GMT. Those of you in Canada and UK and Australia and I know Tanzania is 1 hour ahead of us. No, Tanzania is it's hold on. Yes, Tanzania is I think 2 hours ahead of us. Kenya is I think 1 hour or so. Yeah, 2 or 1 or 3, one of them. So you guys, thank you very much. Tomorrow we'll be here again, 8 p.m. GMT. That's 20 hours GMT. No, 20 hours. Yeah, 20 hours GMT. Why am I confusing myself? Yeah, so guys, thank you very much for the support, Charlie. I really appreciate it. When we get monetized, everybody, I'll send everybody $1. When you change it, whatever it is, you give me my change, but yeah. So thank you very much for being part. I'll definitely be the last man standing. Oh, don't worry. I'll end the broadcast, so we'll all be last men standing. So thank you all very much for being part of this. God richly bless you all. I hope this has been informative for you, and I'd like to thank you for watching. I'll go ahead and turn off the mic so that you guys won't hear anything, whether I'm insulting you guys or not. But you guys, please leave. I don't want to. I don't want to shut the door. Okay, so I've turned off my beauty light. I don't want to shut the door in your faces. So please leave one by one. Form one logo line and leave. I beg. Okay, so the mic is away. Okay, so I've killed the mic. Please go so I can end the stream. Bye bye, everybody. Thanks, John. Hey, I beg, go. Hey, I take God beg you, go, okay?